Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installation of D6 Tabletop. For your viewing pleasure tonight, we bring you names that are broken. We bring you Grey Knights versus Dark Angels. We have Alan versus Kellen, which are the names that are supposed to be up on those banners there. Kellen is Kelkron bringing us the Grey Knights tonight. His warlord is Kaldor Drago. Barely Incoherent is Mr. Allen. He is bringing us the Dark Angels, and his warlord is Azrael. Getting into our Dark Angels list first, we have the Gladius Task Force being ran, which is really the one that you want. It's got all the tools and all the tricks. A whole bunch of characters here. Azrael, Captain in Gravis armor. Chaplain, a Librarian in Terminator armor. A Lieutenant with combi weapon. And that Captain in Gravis armor is apparently the annoying one with a 2-up save, 4-up invuln, and 5-up feel no pain, and halves damage because of the datasheet. Crazy, crazy. The battle line filling out is going to be the Assault Intercessors and a Intercessor squad with the Bolters. And then we have quite the list of others, as per usual, as we've seen a lot. A Ballistus Dreadnought, a Blade Guard Veterans, Deathwing Knights, Eradicator Squad ×2, Hellblaster Squad, which I'm very excited to see shoot, die, and then shoot again, an Inceptor Squad, Infiltrator Squad, and a Redemptor Dreadnought to round it all out. Across the table from him, yet again, we have quite a list of characters. The Grey Knights are bringing the Warpbane Task Force with a Brother Captain, and then a named character, Brother Captain Stern. The Brotherhood Champion, Castellan Crow, because we are playing the Warpbane Task Force, and he pairs really nicely into these Purifier squads. Grandmaster and Dread Knight, and then Kaldor Drago. For the battle line, we have a Brother Terminator squad and a Strike squad. Strike squads for those awesome little sticky stickies. And then a single Nemesis Dread Knight, which, by the way, I don't know which one he is playing as which, but there is one Dread Knight that we'll have to get some close-ups on. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've definitely seen it in the overview here, but it is beautiful. I'm very excited to show it to you guys. Then 2 Purgation squads for that weird indirect fire thing that they do, and then 2 squads of Purifiers, because it's the Warpbane Task Force. What else are you supposed to bring? Tonight we are playing Take and Hold, and so hold 1, hold more. And then prepared positions. Oh, excuse me, not hold 1, hold more. It's 5 each. Ah, boy. Listen, it's Friday. It's been a really, really, really long week. My brain is mush. 5 points for each objective that you hold just flat. Hammer and Anvil is the deployment, as you guys are about to see. And then prepared positions is the twist. And so you're allowed to use the Heroic Intervention and the Go to Ground for free. Oh, on battle line units only. All right, you guys, here we are. I'm going to go ahead and pass the mics over to the players. We're going to unmute them, and we're going to get into it. All right, you guys. Now, before we get into this game, I do want to take a quick second to remind you, if you're viewing this on YouTube, to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We love putting this content out for you, and seeing you guys' subscriptions and likes just keeps us motivated to keep doing what we're doing.
Guys, roll off? Sure, yeah. Nah. Okay. All right. So, would you like to deploy first, or would you like me to?
I think I will. I think I'll go deploy first. Do you have any infiltrators? Is that a thing you do at all?
No, I just have the one strike squad that can scout. They're also battle line for the record.
The record will write that down. Strike squad, our battle line.
Thank you.
Please continue.
If the record can be added to all of my units are battle line.
Overruled. Moving on.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that tracks.
All right, let's adjust up this dice box here, make it look nice.
Measure out and just put it in my pocket. That's why I wasn't finding it. Okay, I'm gonna place my lieutenant with combi weapon first. Place him.
Boom.
All right. I'm going to start off placing my 10-man purgation squad. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna stick
Why
the
you to do this?
purgation squad. Don't think there are any like sneaky spots. Is that your only infiltrator?
I've got the infiltrators as a unit name who have the ability.
Okay, we are just gonna. They've got the enhancement. Let's just use them.
Tipping my hand, they may just go to the back objective to prevent a certain amount of cheeky Grey Knight shenanigans.
Oh, what do you do? Grey Knight shenanigans?
They may not be doing all that much.
Those are
too
just
interesting.
Those are
in this
rumors.
game.
Who's spreading those rumors?
They're all over the internet. And since I said that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
They're all over the internet.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do my strikes right up on the line, like A. Get a toe on there.
Cullen's model's absolutely gorgeous.
No joke.
Are all your models MMM?
No. So most of them are now. I switched to NMM right around when I started doing my Terminators.
What's up, Dorn?
But so these guys are true metallic, and a lot of the firstborn models that I have are true metallic.
Man, they're nice.
Just about everything else is non-metallic.
Placing the Redemptor.
Thank you.
Redemptor Dreadnought going down on the line. Who da funk? Welcome in, by the way, Dorn. Good to see you.
Okay. We're gonna slick down. Let's get. They're not right there, are they? That was
No, sorry.
terrifying. No.
It's actually called Super Infiltrate. I don't.
Okay, gosh.
They were there before deployment even started.
I should have said. I'm keeping Grandmaster and one squad of 5 purifiers in strategic reserves.
Okay. My Inceptors are staying in strategic reserves, but everything else will be on the board.
Hey, Alan. Have you played with the touchscreen yet? That might be new from the last time you were here.
And
I think that is new.
All right,
I
Kellen.
up every time.
Kellen will help you. Oh, uh-oh.
Well, together we'll figure it out. It'll be in the.
Hang on, I gotta do a learning thing. All right.
All right, let's see.
Primary. So when you touch it, this is gonna go away. So primary is on sides and
Okay.
it says prime.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's a touchscreen. So you just touch it.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are both getting painted points. Grab
Yes.
your CP. Right.
Yep.
And then when you see, pop up here and just that. Close and close.
What if, when it says saving scores, I just very insistently tap in the same spot? Would that make it go
possibility
faster?
you could crash it. Right?
Oh, okay. So no, I won't do that.
But it saves in the background as a text file that it both reads and to, right?
Yeah.
And so crashing it's not the biggest deal, but
Absolutely.
all right, there you go. That's literally it. Oh, and they're on battle rounds, right? Battle round 1, battle round 2, battle round
That
3,
makes
battle
sense.
round 4.
I think I'm probably not going to bother hide that the Deathwing Knights are going to be rolling up the center of the board.
We have found a way to make that microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Leaning over seems to do it.
Okay.
T-Suns for the painting event. Got distracted waiting for my shade to dry. I'm excited to see what you do with those T-Suns. I don't think you've shared an update on where you're at. Excited to see what you do with them.
This is the second squad of ergs.
Okay.
Stick 'em. Up here.
Yeah.
Are they visible?
Well, you got a whole month, Dorn, so.
I think in the strict, like, for example, this thing's probably going to be able to see them.
First floor, all first floor.
They're up a level right now.
You guys have to draw a line. Not close.
I think maybe not from him, just because these the interplay of these two pieces of terrain makes me think it's unlikely I'd be able.
Gotcha,
to
Dorn.
Movement's what, like 8?
Yeah.
Did you see my dead guardsman?
I think
I'm excited for those to get painted up.
Angling himself, I think, way that would see them, but
Okay, well,
Hang on, I'm gonna fix the microphone.
I mean, it's not like they have to be high. Do you mind if?
oh, thank you.
Do you mind if, just for ease of accessing them, they're down a floor?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
That works fine. That is very often easier to do. Okay. I will place Gravis Captain.
Terminators, Brotherhood Terminators, they get lethal on charge, by the way.
Ooh.
Just gonna stick them right around here. Get a little Terminator on Terminator
Heck
action.
yeah.
They are terrain decoration, Dorn. I have a new snow mat that I'm creating terrain for currently that I'm going to unveil here, hopefully by the end of this event, although I am going to be gone for a week here coming up pretty soon. But yeah, they're going to be terrain decoration.
Sorry, I didn't choose one of these guys. I didn't bring one of my models that had a heavy weapon on him.
Oh, okay.
So the only one that does not have a spear that is like a basic Terminator is this guy. So
Okay.
he's going to be the other heavy weapon. I apologize for that.
That's cool.
Narthasium and Banner guy.
Right. They come back.
Oops. Ooh, Blade Guard.
Got in the painting table queue more Blade Guard. I'm looking forward to maybe someday running them as a 6th group.
Blade Guard are really cool models.
The rumor is they're kind of good.
They've gotten down to like 90 points or something for 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Mr. Stern. He's gonna be where can I get secondaries in turn 1 with Mr. Stern? Sir Stern. Stick him right here.
Makes sense. Yeah, I suspect he's probably nasty enough to chase away my combat weapon lieutenant.
He's got a Stormbolter and Nemesis Force weapon.
Stern by himself, huh?
Solo Stern, yeah. Solo Stern stands back up. He's seems like, I mean, he's sturdy. I think he's on 6 wounds with 2 up, 4 up,
Okay.
and he's stubborn.
That's nice.
I like we're doing something like relatively similar there because his counterpart over there.
Wave from across.
Yeah.
Like, they hate each other, but there's respect.
Right. They
Yeah.
both have the plan of being really irritating to kill. Throw not a lot of things that care about their minimal firepower in this matchup. So they're utility pieces entirely.
You're going to stick the basic Dread Knight right about yay. I'm gonna
All right, so it's the basic Dread Knight.
straight with
Ooh.
adding to.
I'm so excited to get some shots of this thing.
Yeah. Oh. Gonna take a second to admire it before I play.
Oh, please do. We could spend the rest of the 3-hour stream, just looking at my models. That's fine.
I've had worse 40K games.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too far away for this camera. Just wait, guys. We'll get some good pics.
But the other chunky boy.
Ballistus Dreadnought going down?
Is that a reminder token for something? Or?
Oh, yeah, so it's sticky. I guess it doesn't actually activate right now. It's in command phase. It'll be
okay.
my sticky icon. This is my last placement. Drago is going to hang out right about yay.
What's up, blue collar? Yeah, these are two very talented painters putting some plastic on the table for us.
I am going to place down Azrael and the Hellblasters, which is a band name if I ever heard one.
How's your night going, by the way, blue collar?
And then this guy thought he was alone, but he's got some friends now.
I can see the single tear rolling down his tiny plastic face. You're never alone, Gravis, Captain.
Well, we'll see when I abandon him to die for my fleeting tactical advantage later.
Good. What are you working on? Oh, it's getting better by the second as I'm watching these models go down on the table.
Yeah. Finished my Kirkland brand Azrael a couple weeks ago.
Kirkland brand.
Oh, that's right. You said you were... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done placing.
Okay.
And these guys are in reserves?
Yeah, those guys are staying in reserves. I've got 3 more units to place. I think that points to one secondary objective. You'll have a pretty good shot at getting the kill units one.
I don't know. Grey Knights don't typically excel at that.
Grey Knights, they don't struggle, but they don't do as well as like into something like Imperial Guard where they hit on 2s, wound on 2s. Strength 6 only wounds on 3s for Marines. And Stormbolters on 4s rather than 3s as compared to Imperial Guard infantry.
True, and I do have a lot of Gravis. and Gravis get up to tough to 6, so.
Yeah. That's not a nice break for me.
Yeah, I was realizing after I made the list on the way over here that I also took like a surprising amount of things with damage reduction, which I know is also like not the Grey Knight's favorite thing to go up against.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, that's a big bunch of boys.
It can't be worse than the last time I played on stream.
Oh my God, look at this.
Andrew put me against the Librarius detachment.
Oh yeah, that was, hey, listen.
Psychic resistant.
Listen. They came up in that order on the release by Games Workshop. That was not my doing. That was Games Workshop's doing, okay?
All I know is Andrew's got a lot of unpainted Grey Knights on his shelves. I'm just saying, you must hate them.
Unpainted?
Well, like I remember there were a lot of these guys, Nemesis Dread Knights, hanging out.
They all have 3 colors on them.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
The Marines who are a horde when compared to...
Now, are they painted well? No.
Yeah, it's like, what?
But they are painted.
Models versus 40 models right now, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll for...
One side seems to be uneven. The Dark Angels didn't bring enough guys.
4. You're going first.
All right.
All right.
Dark Angels, top turn 1.
Okay. So we're gonna... we're playing with cards. I'm gonna get our CP. I get an additional one because Azrael's a jerk.
Oh.
Nice.
Brought Kodiaz. I always want to bring Kodiaz, but it never seems like a good idea.
Okay, so one of these is the... Okay, so it's the big one. Got it. Let's see.
For those of you here, if you haven't already subscribed to me on my YouTube, please do so. We are building it up, trying to get it larger and larger by the day.
To pull 2 if it is the first battle round, draw a new secondary mission card.
Wow.
So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube.
These ones do that before I shuffle them back in.
Yeah.
Sabotage and engage on all fronts. That seems pretty reasonable for round 1, if I remember correctly.
Sabotage, you've got it. Yeah, sabotage seems good in round 1.
Yeah, it means it's good to just like get, like
All right.
turn
Sabotage, engage on all
one.
fronts. Oh yeah, I added the zeros to this screen, so
shuffling back
Yeah.
in the no good missions.
Do you have the speed to get into a third quarter? I mean, you got this guy, but then he's crazy exposed.
That's true. Although he does get his move if someone comes within 9 inches of him, so he could be unwise but come back from it.
He's got a really nasty gun. He's probably my best gun line.
Yeah. Like I think with him, I just need to actually just hop a little forward. Like if this is the midline, he just needs to get to the other side of this.
Sure. Yeah.
So he doesn't
true.
have to be
Yeah.
too different from where he is.
Yep.
Oh, one thing I should mention, the rocks are decoration, and so if they get in your way, feel free to move the little pebbles and rocks out of the way.
Kick rocks.
Awesome. Turn.
I've got a pretty big terrain project that I'm in the middle of right now too. Building up trenches for Trench Crusade.
Oh, that's cool. I have a whole lot of Kriegsmen right there.
Oh yeah.
I have the kill team and the box,
Sweet.
the FOMO box.
Hell, you got no excuse. You can try it out. I won't mention it again on stream because I know we're branded here, but
We're definitely not branded. I just don't have time. That's the main issue.
Okay. I'm just checking in on a couple exact
Yeah, absolutely, Dorn.
things. Okay, I think for sabotage, this is basically what the Gravis Captain is for, to walk into that ruin and just be like, I'm slightly exposed and it doesn't matter.
yeah,
So he's going to do that.
do it. Get in there.
Get him.
Do what you were born to do. Do your duty.
Actually, no, I need him to go for it. I don't want him to assault because he's doing an action.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. Hang on just a sec. Kellen? This is Dorn, MechBoy Dorn, who's Marcy. You've met him a couple times.
Yeah.
This is his terrain he's working on for Trench Crusade.
Heck yeah.
He heard you say it, and so I wanted to show you. He's like, can I post a picture? Will you show him?
Dude, ask him what he's building it out of.
He can hear you.
What are you building it out of? I'm using that like Pink Panther foam you can get at Home Depot. I got a 4-foot by 8-foot thing, and it's way too much foam.
Real quick, for those of you who want to see what we're talking about,
Advance,
make sure you join the Discord.
Swing Knights.
Put the link right there in chat. He got the same brick.
I thought there was one less than, because I went back and it was like one less.
Who else out there is playing Trench Crusade?
Somebody's
I've got
crafting.
some new Albion, new Antioch
yeah?
stuff on the way.
Oh, cool.
Myself.
Yeah, I got Trench Pilgrims. That's what my my Ministorum Priest that I'm doing in the oils. That's what I'm trying for. I guess it's in the painting challenge channel. So
See, what I really need is a studio to stick this streaming setup in.
Slightly because I got
So-
all worked up with like moving things.
Monday we can do AOS. Tuesday we can do Magic the Gathering. Thursday we can do Trench
And,
Crusade.
I'm
Friday we can do,
all,
I don't know,
um,
Conquest, I think is a big one. And then Friday we can do
I
Warhammer.
think this is mostly theoretical, but I'm calling that group my
Oath of Moment.
Oath of Moment target.
Cool. That lasts the whole battle round.
That lasts the whole battle round. So theoretically, if I like Overwatch on them,
Yeah, gotcha. And if you have, because you have Dark Angels in here, it's not the +1 to wound, or how does that work?
it's not the +1 to wound because I have Dark Angel units in my army.
All right.
Gonna roll an advance on the Blade Guard.
Respectable.
Yo, I can get behind it, Dorn. I just don't have time. Someone else wants to show up and do the stream, but that's the issue. No one other than me. And actually, I will say Matt know how to use the stream. I was very surprised at how quickly Matt picked it up.
Go to the other side there.
That works. He's on the other side.
He's on the other side. Got enemies on the other side.
His face is just up against the window.
Yeah. A quick. Trying to. He's in the blocked off terrain because the bottom layer is blocked off, or is he like visible?
What are we talking about?
The Dread Knight, sorry, in my head. He's blocked off because he's in the thing, right? I just didn't know.
I think he's technically in cover in this.
Oh, okay.
setup. So
Like I know we mentioned that the bottom floor is closed off, but when it like hangs off, I
because
wasn't
it's
sure
open.
how we wanted to call.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be ruled.
Let's see.
I will let you guys rule that however you want to rule it. But the official sheet's right there. It's on the very top. You see the train layout? That's train layout number 8.
Let's just do it as we see it.
Cool.
Simpler.
Let's see. I think. The intercessors are just going to mill about back here.
No, I got you, Dorn.
Nope, that's way too far. I'm just measuring 12 inches for no reason.
Yeah,
Could-
Don't worry about it.
Good old famous Grey Knight Uppy Downies.
Do you have any way of doing turn 1 deep strikes or
No.
Okay.
Only if you count my regular uppy downy.
Right.
Uppy Downy can happen on turn 1.
Or I guess you go up on turn 1 or like at the end of turn 1 or something like I don't know.
Yeah, it's during turn 1, so
Yeah.
it comes up at the end of your turn, comes down at the end of my movement.
Gotcha. Okay.
So technically the answer to that question is yes.
Yeah. Is there any? Let's see. I think I want to keep those guys where they are. So I think we're done with movement.
Oh, my favorite phase is coming up. Here it is.
Well, there's not going to be a super lot of it this turn because he's still mostly behind stuff. And there's the Gravis Captain's going to take the sabotage action that was preordained for him, and challenge people to do something about it. I think these guys don't have anyone they can shoot. So I think the shooting that we're going to do is, nope, the Gravis Captain is taking an action. I don't think we're shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, feels wrong, but hey, that's what happens when you go first sometimes. Cool. So by extension, there's no charging, and thus no combat.
Okay.
So we're going to things that are settled at end of turn, which is engage on all fronts, and I'm going to go give myself two victory points for
This side. All right. We're posturing.
Yeah.
I'm posturing too. My posture is so straight.
Yeah.
My back, my chin is tucked.
They teach that on Titan.
The only way you fit into this armor.
You can't like fight demons with bad posture.
Yeah.
They'll corrupt you if you've got bad posture.
You're out of the Grey Knights.
Out of the Grey Knights. Okay, so we're going on to your turn.
Okay.
I'll give us both a command point.
At the end of your turn,
Gotcha, yeah.
I'm going to pick these guys up.
I believe that's a squad of purifiers.
Purifiers with Crow. I'm going to pick up Drago. And I'm going to pick
Oh,
up,
Drago by himself.
yeah, solo Drago. See how it works out. I mean, his I should finish my thought process.
Yep.
I'll explain it. But I think we will. And I think those are the pickups. Just 2 pickups. And I'm going to draw. I got Cleanse.
Ooh.
Doable.
And Secure No Man's Land.
Mm.
So
Both things we want to be doing.
1 objective marker. If I control 2, then great. Easy. Scouts are going to be. Wait, you can't cleanse your home objective. Is that true?
Well, what does it say on the cleanse?
Yes, I've got it. So,
Reading the card explains the card. All right, while he's doing that, real quick. Cleanse, secure no man's land.
1 or more units.
Bottom of turn 1.
Objective marker. That is not within your own deployment zone.
And there it is. There's our answer.
Okay. Well, top of this gets stickied anyway. Let's see. Is
No.
it worth sacrificing strikes for 2 victory points? Don't know.
The age-old question. Is this what your lives are worth to me?
He sounds like an Imperial Guard commissar.
Well, the question's less difficult for them.
No, it's not. Go ahead and get those 2 points for me, son.
They like to say they make the hard decisions, but honestly, the decisions aren't that hard for them.
Okay. Save this rock. Get an 8-inch charge from there.
Like the use of the rocks.
Well,
Tactical
help
rock.
the charge roll if I chant fight as you're rolling the charge.
If you want to give me that mojo, I will accept it. For sure, I am going to be moving these guys up. I don't think I can get to a cleanse or get to a cleanse though, because if I advance, I can't make it.
Yeah.
Well, I could do it with the Dread Knight. Oh, they don't fly when they.
Right, because that's the other detachment.
Yeah. Sneaky. Let's see what's possible here. 1, 2 on the turn. We can get to about there with his turn. Oh no, not really. All right, well, I guess cleanse probably isn't happening. Stern. Definitely. All right, thank you for your patience.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's the same thing I did. The like early, which of these can I do
Yeah.
and how?
Oh, I'm so silly. Just drop it somewhere. Wait, maybe not. I need the.
You might be able to edge in on that
I
one.
need purifiers to help me do that. Which I don't necessarily have available. Okay, well, we're doing what we can do. So we're going to advance these guys.
Okay.
That's a 6. Cool.
Nice.
They're moving up 12.
Bless you.
Second one coming. Yeah, that is a good pile of OC on an objective.
Yeah, they've only got 1 OC apiece, but yeah, it's not bad. They moved up, they advanced. They're good. We got to secure no man's land. Can't do anything with him. We are going to. If we fail this charge, we're like not in a good spot. So
I'll reduce the sound gate on his mic. Hang on, guys.
they can't charge through these barrels, right?
No, yeah. I would assume they're like obstruction, you know.
Sneaky charge there. I think what we're going to do is just scooch him over. I want to get line of sight on your ballistas
Got it.
and just try and take some pot shots.
There.
Yeah.
We'll see if that helps.
Does that look like line of sight to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. All right. And I think they're going to stay put. I don't feel like sacrificing them. Grey Knights units are too valuable. I'll make up the points later.
Very, very expensive.
Is that the main thing that's going to shoot this turn?
Well, no, actually, there is going to be one other big.
Oh, yeah, you've got stuff that's going to come down.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're going to move them up kind of to like here. I just want to get them out just a little bit more threatening.
Yeah, yeah. Where they can start. More conceivable that they can hit one of the objectives when something happens there.
More posturing.
And then these guys, I'm trying to
All right.
see
Now the question
line
is,
of sight.
where do the deep strikers come in?
Don't think I
Are
can get
you
them.
putting them up top now, or would you now be putting them up top? Is that the
No,
plan?
no, they can see through the wall if they've got line of if somebody else has line of sight.
Oh,
on one of
right.
the guys.
The thing they did.
Yeah. So I don't think. Well, maybe it'll happen. We'll find out. Oh, hey, Drago can be a spotter. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Look at this
Got a lot of
Dread Knight.
fun places, I'm sure.
But before we find where Drago's going to live, we're going to.
Those are pink horrors.
Yeah, those are prints from you too.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drop them right in this back corner. Make sure I'm keeping honest with the measurements
That's
here.
Crow in a big group.
Crow in a big group.
Delicious.
Okay, so I got 9 inches here from about yay. So kind of you to keep them in a straight line. It makes it so much easier. And then 12 inches this way.
Oh, that's not good.
Do want to be able to get as many of these shots in here, so I'm going to tuck them.
Yeah. I mean, you were already kind of limited to the corridor just because of the way obstructing terrain worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, the good thing is I know where my Armor of Contempt usage is going to be.
Sure.
It's nice when circumstances just like make that decision for you. It's like, oh, okay, there.
All right.
That's
So, oh gosh, the 9-inch charge, which if it happens.
Absolutely.
You don't die yet, but you will. I'll let you go first.
I guess I do have to decide. Do I use it on the shooting, or do I save it for the charge in case that happens? That's the tough part.
Their shooting's pretty nasty. They might
Yeah.
just kill you. But I'm considering split.
What sort of
fire.
AP do they got?
AP1 ignores cover on their psychic weapon, and then 4 heavy weapons, AP1, 2 damage.
Okay. Well, that's probably worth throwing the Armor of Contempt out there.
What's the Gravis Captain's defense thing?
Okay, so the list of stuff with him is
He's ridiculous.
toughness 6. I gave him artificer armor, so he's 2+ armor save, 4+ invulnerable save. He, from the artificer armor, also has a 5+ feel no pain, and he halves all incoming damage as his special Gravis Captain.
Okay. All right. I want 6 wounds.
That sounds right. I believe it's 6.
Okay. So
I will.
if
check.
I were to dump 22 anti-infantry 2 1 damage shots into him, it's feasible, but not guaranteed.
Yeah. He's durable enough to need some like real shooting, and has enough of the like irritating rules that he can spike his defenses and go scot-free sometimes.
Yeah. I'm mostly entertaining it to
And-
stop his action.
Yeah, and he is 6 wounds confirmed.
Okay. And then spotting wise, let's see. Where can I even go? Where can they even shoot? They could shoot here, but I've got no eyes on them. Actually, does this count as line of sight?
This one would not, because like as we mentioned,
Oh yeah,
bottom
closed
floor.
doors. Yeah. Yes. What's their ranged?
No. The librarian's got like a smite and a focus smite and a storm bolter, but the other guys don't have ranged weapons.
All right. The question would be, well, I already dropped these guys. I would like stack him up here so I had a spotter, but I already dropped him. Okay. Then Drago, my man. Nothing there. What I'll do is drop Drago behind here for line of sight.
Okay.
I'm going to see. No, I don't think I can make that work. So we're just going to try and take some pot shots, give Drago this line of sight here into these guys so that they can shoot there.
That makes sense.
All right. Again, thank you for your patience on that. I think Stern is
First turns always take forever.
Yeah, I think Stern's going to back up 5 inches.
Okay.
He's a little skittish. And shooting. So shooting, I said I would shoot into that first.
Okay. The ballistas.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I can see. He's got a Gatling silencer and a heavy psi cannon. He is inside holy ground, so he's re-rolling all hits.
Okay.
I'll start with the silencer. Does he reduce damage?
This one does not reduce damage.
Okay.
That's just the Redemptor.
All right.
The Dread.
Silencer has sustained hits on it.
Look at this custom Dread Knight.
Oop, get that out.
Oh, this camera, it's because zooming so far just doesn't do it justice.
Re-rolling. I'm hitting on 3s, so I'm re-rolling, and I need to remember my sustained hits because I always forget that. I should just
All right.
fish.
Dread Knight into the
I'm
ballistas.
just gonna fish.
Is it
Re-roll.
sustained 1 or is it a bigger number?
It's sustained 1, but it's re-roll everything. I hit on 3s. I think it's better to fish.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
If I get burned, I get burned.
I don't feel like you got burned.
No, I feel pretty good about that. Those are going to be sustained. 1 more sustained.
The ones you left in are the hits, and the ones you.
These are all hits too. These are the
okay.
sustains.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Strength 6 against your toughness 10.
Toughness 10, so 5s.
5s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds
Okay.
at AP 0.
Okay. So choose. We're good.
Cool.
Wow, bounces right off the armor, although that's the Gatling cannon.
That's that. Next is Heavy Psi Cannon. This has ignores cover.
This is where the damage happens. Hello.
6 shots. Rerolling.
You want to say hi?
Oh,
No? Gonna be shy?
All hit.
ooh, that's better.
Yeah. Wounding on force. Oh, 1.
Okay. AP on this guy?
AP 2.
Okay, 4+.
Good job. You're really good at this. Wow.
Hey, some days the 4+s just fly. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't.
Okay, so then we're just gonna do the purgation
You wanna say hi?
squad into these
say hi.
fellas.
Gotcha.
That's psi cannons. They have to do 4s. Is that how it works? It's minus
Because
1.
it's indirect,
to
it
hit,
can't
and
be
it's
better
4s.
than 4s, and it gets a -1. Is that how that works?
Is it indirect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can't hit better than a 4.
Okay.
It just, period.
Okay, so I'm looking for. I'm looking
When
for
you know
4s.
you've got the Imperial Guard player on hand, it's like he knows indirect rules.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm upset, just in case anyone's wondering.
Looking for 4s. Can reroll everything because they're in the cover.
Yep.
Or in holy ground. Right.
Toughness 5 on Terminators.
Strength 8. Strength 8 on psi cannons. Yeah. So looking for 3s. That is 1, 2, 3 at AP 1.
Okay. So is this an ignores cover attack?
No.
Okay. So I have cover because it's indirect. So the cover will negate the AP. So 5, you said?
It was 3 that went through.
Oh. 2s. We're good.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, that armor holds strong.
All right. Now the big shooting. This is the one we really cared about.
Yes.
I think they all have line of sight.
I think, and this may be a mistake, I'm going to save Armor of Contempt for close combat if it happens, because they have the ability to shoot back on death. But if they die in close combat, they don't, because they can't shoot in close combat. So I think it makes more sense, maybe, to save Armor of Contempt for that. That's what I'm thinking. So I'll risk it.
I think we're going to let the Gravis captain do his thing. I don't really fancy I'd rather delete a unit than
That makes complete sense. Yeah.
deal with that.
Like delete or at least greatly hamper its ability.
Okay, so Purifier Squad. We're going to start with the... everything's going into them.
Yeah.
We're going to start with the heavy weapons. That is going to be psi cannons, of which I have 4. So I'm going to do 12 shots there. Hitting on 3s. Oh, by the way, when their model counts start to dip, they get bonuses to hits. And when they're at half strength, they get a bonus to wound.
Cool. Right now you're just doing the rerolls on 1s, or is that the unit that's always holy ground?
They're always holy ground. Yeah. So they're re-rolling everything. So there is an argument to give them psi cannons, I mean silencers, but whatever. Psi cannons. They're fun. So 3s, I'm re-rolling. Wounding on 2s.
Okay.
Wait, that should be there. That's all wounds, so that's 6, 9, 11
Okay.
at AP 1.
Any AP is enough to take them into the invulnerable save Azrael's giving them anyway.
Sure.
So, fours.
That's pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, pretty normal. 5 fails. 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
Okay. So I get, with 5 dead, I'm going to choose the ones that have line of sight because they can,
Shoot back. Yep.
shoot back. Although all shooting back happens after your activation
Yep. All right.
is over.
Next, we're going to just go down the profile. So Purifying Flame.
I guess they can all see at least one of you. So.
I get an extra shot because of Crow, so it's going to be 22 shots total. This is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 21, 22. I'm going to take 2 of these out for Crow because he hits on 2s. Actually, do you mind if I take blues for Crow?
Go for it.
Thank you. Rerolling these. Yeah. All of those hit. Oh, sorry. These are. Sorry. I apologize. I got confused. Rerolling these 2. This is out. Out. Okay. Then this is anti-infantry.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Philip?
No, this is...
I mean, you could make an argument for not painting your gray Knights, but these are very nice Grey Knights.
Do
I
not
love
get
those
to reroll
ones.
these. Oh, I should have used that command point. I forgot they have a stratagem to reroll wounds too. Oh well. That is 4, 8, 12, 13 at AP1 ignores cover.
Piper, go. You're in the way. Sorry, Alan.
No worries. Okay, so that's 5 fails. Is this 1 damage each? Or...
Yes.
Okay. Well, 2 and leave a wound on someone. Take a wound, leave a wound.
I think all but this guy were inside 12 inches for rapid fire. So,
Okay. All right. Still a lot of Stormbolter action.
yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24, 26.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip, how is your gray pile of shame going?
15, 26. All right, on 3s, daggone it, Crow again. Use. Okay, I'm picking that up later. Okay. Re-rolling the hit on all of these. Okay.
No, I got you, Philip. What lighting did you buy?
Missing that. Missing that. All right, and then wounding on 4s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 at AP 0.
I'll tell you, a headlamp, like a camping headlamp, works great.
Okay.
Cheap and functional.
3's on this because they're Stormbolters. I assume the Stormbolters don't have any sort of extra AP?
No, AP 0.
And 3 failures, which will take out 2 more Marines because one of them was on 1 wound.
All right.
Okay. So that's a total of 9 Marines dead. So we're gonna roll 9 3+s here. Is that the shooting for the unit, or is there any more to go?
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, nice, Philip.
9 3+ rolls to see if they get to fire back.
That's looking
7.
all right. Yeah.
A bit above average there. Okay. So that's going to be 14 shots.
Okay.
And then I am going, and after I separate out the dice, I'm going to take a quick look at the stat line, because this is the first time I have ever run them.
Oh,
Just
nice.
painted them a little bit ago, which is why they died so early.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well
That's how that
understood.
works,
That is absolutely how that works.
But Hellblasters get to fire back, so when they die right away. Okay. Supercharging because there's no reason not to.
True.
Okay. 8 damage minus 3 AP. 8 strength minus 3 AP. 2. Okay. So. 3s to hit with sustained hits.
Okay.
That's a decent
Ooh.
number of 6s. And almost no misses. That's can't complain on that front. Strength 8, so I believe that means I'm going on 2s.
Yes.
Pair of 1s in there. So that is 6, 11, 15 minus 3 AP shots.
Minus 3 AP.
Pushes to the
Did
4-up
I
envelope.
have to declare the CP for my 4-up? I can give them an invulnerable save for a CP.
Does that work in your own shooting phase?
I
Is my
believe
only
so.
question.
Aegis Eternal, shooting phase. Oh, in my own shooting phase. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes these
Yeah.
out of phase.
It's your
things.
opponent's shooting phase. Good call. All right, so it's AP3.
Yes, 15 shots.
15 shots.
And
Right,
2
I'm looking-
damage each.
Looking
on
for
this.
5s. I save 1, 2, 3. I save 3. That seems unfair.
Ouch.
I rolled pretty well. I did not fail many wound rolls, and the hit rolls were also pretty favorable.
All right, that's the unit. And then I cancel out Crow's ability. He cancels out the first attack that comes his way.
Gotcha.
So 2 attacks would be allocated to him. The first goes away, and he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
That is disgusting.
I feel good about them. As for a unit that got mauled right away, they did pretty great. That's frankly better than I had any right to hope.
Hellblasters in his opponent's shooting phase trade with the Purifier Squad.
That guy's just going to be Azrael's caddy in the back line for the rest of the
Purifiers
No.
Purifiers don't have a built-in 4-up?
No.
Wow.
No.
I think, aren't Custodies the only 4+ invulnerable on literally everything army?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's 2+, armor save often gets you there, but the nature of this where you had to drop down outside of any real cover,
So, that was not a misplay. I feel strongly this was not a misplay,
That was me spiking a roll.
but that was a punish for sure. Okay.
That was
if they
wild.
didn't do that to them, they would do that to another unit on the board.
I would rather any other unit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, unfortunately.
All right. He's on 3 wounds remaining.
Now, the good news is that Crow is deceivingly durable.
All right. can.
Oh, Azrael's got a anti-infantry devastating wounds gun. If it comes.
Oh man.
Is it a pistol?
No, it's his like he has devastating wounds on his sword of secrets too, but it's normal devastating wounds, not with like an anti thing attached to it.
We're gonna try and make this 11-inch charge, because why not?
Did you have any more shooting?
No.
Okay.
That is my turn. I score Secure No Man's Land.
Oh, dice tray. What happened to my dice tray? Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Hang on, guys.
And I think we're gonna cycle cleanse for a CP. Oh man. That
I just think it's impressive that the unit did the standard die because you were recently painted unit and did something amazing in the same game.
Okay, we're gonna do it like that.
There it is.
All right. That's me.
Okay. Let's see. Is this? Oh, right. Let's see. Just when exactly sabotage ends. End of your opponent's next turn. So
Yep.
I'll give myself the 3 points for sabotage. Okay. Okay. So command phase. I will have a battle shock test with Azrael. Because they lost, they're under half strength.
Oh, because the captain's still in that squad.
Yeah, they're fine.
No, this is okay.
Yeah,
This is what we were born to do.
I see this as a win. Okay, like they're plasma gunners. They were gonna die. It's just how.
Yeah. They died gloriously.
They died loud. Okay, so primary. I'm on. Is this one all points or is it just?
Yeah, I think it's all points on this.
Okay, so that's 3.
You
so
score
for
max.
yeah. I think. Gotta love a 15. Okay, drawing the next 2 secondary. Okay, bring it down, which is interesting because that would have to be that guy. And marked for death. Okay, well, I'm not.
Oh, marked for death is going to be a
discarding
tough
this. So
one.
you nominate 3 units for me to
Try
to kill, and if I get at least one of them, I get 5 victory points.
Let's see. I don't think you can snipe Drago because they don't have ranged weapons, right?
They do not.
Okay.
I will point out that I am at a turn where I can bring in the Inceptors.
Oh,
from,
yes, and they can be pretty nasty, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So like they can also whiff, and I'm sure he has like 4+ invuln save, so they've got like low amount of shots that could do the job, but there's also a decent chance of whiffing against a character with 4+ invuln save. Kind of a difficult, but like that will definitely. Any of the individual characters is kind of like a potentially rough call with them because of their like ability to be there and give it a shot.
Yeah. We're gonna say Purgators. We're gonna say Terminators, and we're going to say not Crow. We'll say Drago.
Okay.
All right, pretty much everything over in this little corner.
Yeah, that's
This corner's the place to be.
Like more in this side, and like the Dread Knight would be too many eggs in one basket for me to bring it down and thing.
All right. Bring it down. Mark for death is the draw with a 15 on primary, brings a score of 30 to 12. Top turn 2.
Okay. I'm going to do a quick measurement, and I don't think it's reasonable to expect Eradicators to get to that.
What's
on
up,
this
Egyptian
turn.
Candy? Welcome in.
For due
Hello.
diligence, I'm going to roll and see how far theoretically away that theoretically would be. They would need 18 to even think about this. It's not impossible with the Devastator advanced thing, but like, oh, not worth blowing Devastator turn on, I don't think. Or at least not for that reason. I think the two Dreadnoughts can take out...
How is your night going
by
tonight,
itself.
Egyptian?
I don't think reliably. I'm...
Ooh, very nice. All right, I have 2 questions. Which models did you order? And what does Egyptian candy taste like?
considering doing Assault Doctrine this turn. Feel like that's not great. Yeah.
Isengard Battle Host.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Pretty damn nice.
Assault
All
Doctrine
right.
this turn, and we're gonna use Oath Moment on the Terminator.
Okay.
All right, we are planning.
Yeah.
Terminators in the center of the board. These are Deathwing Terminators, I believe.
Okay. I've made the decisions I need to in the command phase. Movement.
Oh, yeah.
Movement.
Kellen is a wonderful
Okay.
painter. I will pass the remarks on. You're getting a nice paint job on the Grey Knights.
Thank you.
The
This is a
Deathwing
custom dreadnought, by the way.
Knights are going to advance because with Assault Doctrine I can advance.
When he moves into the center of the board, I'll get a better close-up. He's really far away from this camera.
I get 1 additional inch off of that, so that may not be ideal.
Hey, Egyptian, thank you for the follow.
Oh. 2 CP because the 1 normally and the 1 from Azrael. Run something.
All right. Deathwing Terminators, moving up. Deathwing Terminators, yes. Yes, Deathwing Knights.
Deathwing Knights.
I was close.
It's a square rectangle thing. They are Deathwing and they are Terminators.
Hey. Now, keeping in mind this Terminator squad here to the bottom right for the Grey Knights is marked for death.
He's a plasma incinerator.
So, Egyptian, when does your Isengard Battle Host show up?
Does anything you have, would anything you have make that sticky, or would your control go away?
No, I don't have any sticky for that.
I did the same thing you did, Egyptian.
Stealth.
I almost said 4 days, but I also have to realize 4 days for shipping from probably a faraway place. Pretty impressive. Amazon has ruined us for the next day, same day. All right, moving up on Crow, who is now alone. Oh, here is the Discord, Egyptian.
Let's see.
When you get your models, if you want to share some paint jobs, I'd love to see
I
it.
think I should move him to somewhere where if you were to charge him, it would take you off the point. I think that's the move.
Is this your first box for Middle Earth, or
He's going
do
to
you have other models?
move 5 to here out in the open in an incredible display of hubris.
Oh, well, he's probably feeling pretty charged up after watching the massacre.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, his heavy bolt rifle, while not having a lot of AP, does a lot of damage when it gets through now. because when the heavy I believe when the heavy intercessors got their well, yeah, the master-crafted heavy bolt rifle. It's only AP1, but it is 3 damage now.
Jeez.
It's kind of a mini autocannon.
So he's line of sight there?
Yeah, so he's making sure he has line of sight on the Terminators. Okay. Like, if he gets lucky, he has a real chance of eliminating one. Like,
they're going to use that free go to ground if that happens for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Blades of Corn. Very cool.
That's 100%. That's the call. Okay. I think I'm going to make an advance roll with the Blade Guard veterans and see if I roll something that like opens up possibilities.
All of that is, if you're looking to open up possibilities, that's
like,
how you do it.
I was considering the possibility of like trying to chase after the character with them, but I was like, that only matters if I roll a real high advance roll, so I should roll the advance roll and see if I need to check if it's feasible. 12 inches gets me a pretty good distance.
So 5-inch charge there.
And like the Blade Guard are pretty cheap. Chaplains, I don't know what I do with them if I don't chase after this character, so that's what I'm going to do.
And how long a charge will that make that?
That will make that a
7-inch charge?
7-inch charge. Right behind him.
All right.
I think I'm
Blade Guard veterans moving up to see if they can charge Brother Captain Stern.
Fire Overwatch with my Purgators there.
Sure.
He does have the CP to do so.
Yeah, we need to spend CP. We're hoarding it.
So that's going to be, and I get the rerolls.
Just 2 dragons lounging on a bed of command points.
One note to be had: this purgation squad is downstairs,
I need 6s.
so there will be cover.
Rerolling everything except that one that I hit with. 2. Wounding on, do they have any special toughness? Is it 4s?
It's just 4.
Okay. Oh, nope, not rolling that handful. Rolling this. That's 1 hit at AP 1. Ignores cover. Not
Oof.
ignores cover, I'm sorry. They get cover because it's indirect.
Right, okay. So just base armor class then.
Yep.
3+. Good.
Okay.
Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, Egyptian.
Oh, you know
Love to
what
see
would've
it.
been smarter? Fire Overwatching with that.
Yeah, there's some units that are just better than others.
It's like, if you don't play a bunch, you're like not thinking in those terms.
I once killed Angron on an Eradicator Overwatch because like it's 6s, but it's re-rolls because he's a monster. Okay.
All right. Where are you shooting?
I've got
Or you're
a
not done yet?
few movement things left. I think gonna like who know? No, he'll just stay there. He'll just stay there. That makes sense. I'm gonna advance with the first Eradicator squad. Both the Eradicator squads are going to advance. The one closer to my side of the board is gonna get a 1. The one further away is gonna get a 1. Excellent. That streamlines the process. And we'll just have assault intercessors are going to advance. They're not doing anything back here. Wow. I'm super good at this. Okay. We're done with movement. On to shooting. Let's start with Azrael.
My favorite phase.
End of your movement. I'm going to rapid ingress.
Gotcha.
Here comes the captain and Dread Knight.
I need to do my end of movement thing too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do I do that? I do my end of movement thing before you do your end of movement
know.
thing?
I don't know. What's
Do
the
they
order of
both stay at
operations?
the end of the movement phase?
Yeah.
He picks.
Okay.
Technically, if you
then-
don't wait, technically you pick, right? But if you don't like what he does, you cannot do what you're about to
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense. I'm gonna.
I don't think much of what you do would affect what I'm going to do.
That's fair. I'm gonna.
Oh, those look great, Egyptian.
I think I'm going to try to pile on
Those are some awesome models too.
Terminators there to try to make sure I kill off the Terminator squad, rather than try to make a long shot go against Drago.
Sure.
6.
Ooh, Inceptor's coming down.
Meteoric descent. So anyway, I started blasting.
All right. So now me, I'm going to be coming down right around in here.
Ooh.
I'm trying to stay in cover.
Exclamation point
Going
lists.
to be
Lawn gnome.
killing 9 inches away here.
Nice way of getting gnome.
About yay, I'd say. Is that out of line of sight from this guy?
Yeah, I think with when you can this thing, you're
All right. Cool. We're going to plug him there.
okay.
All right, there's the Grandmaster and Dread Knight.
He is not essing around. Okay. Now on to shooting. Now that we've
All right, my favorite phase is an Imperial Guard player. This is where the magic happens.
and looking at Azrael's gun because this is the first time I've used it. Let's see. This. Okay. It is 2 shots, rapid fire 1, so we're just getting 3 shots. 2+ to hit, strength 8, AP -3, 2 damage, anti-infantry 4+, which matters for the devastating wounds it also has.
All right, Azrael firing at Crow.
2s to wound, 2s to hit. Okay, all of them are successful. 4s create devastating wounds. And what's his toughness? Is it 4? Okay, 2s and 3s just wound normally. Okay, so 4 devastating wounds.
All right. The first one's canceled because of his
Gotcha.
thing. So then I
2
need to
devastating wounds and 1 save at -3.
save. Okay. 4 up invul. He's dead.
Okay.
Oof. Technically a little out of operation order of operations, but
Not crying.
the result ends up being the same. He's not crying, you're crying, chat.
Let's see. Okay, shooting that I am doing. The ballistus is going to go into that Dread Knight.
Yeah.
2 ballistus las cannon shots. 3s. Both hit. Strength 14, so I'm guessing that's 3s. Get a wound. Both hit. Both wound.
4s. 1 goes through.
D6 + 1. 6. Two crack missiles. 2 hits. Strength 10.
It's going to be 5s. I think no. Sorry. It is
3s?
3s.
Right, because they're a bit.
toughness 8.
Yeah, okay, because they're less tough than a normal dreadnought. Got it. 3. 1 wound there, AP 2.
4s.
straight d6. 3 points of damage.
I think he's bracketed.
Love to see that. They've got like 13 wounds, something
13
like that.
wounds, yeah.
I just remember it being a number that like struck me as off.
It's unlucky.
It's magical. Okay.
Oh, I agree with you, Lawn Gnome. Definitely agree with that. Although the dude is strapped outside of the armor, and so I can see an argument being made for both ways.
Okay. So the Redemptor is going to fire his macro plasma incinerator. Going to have
Into these guys?
into the Terminators that I oathed.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes. The Terminators that are also marked for death.
So it's got blast. It's d6 plus 1 shots plus an additional 1 for blast. So d6 plus 2 total shots.
They have burrowed deep into the ground, if it matters.
It does. 3 shots total. We're 1 plus 2. 3s to hit. Oath of Moment. Rerolling for Oath. Wow. Okay. Strength. Like one of those things where I know it's one of 2 numbers and the number absolutely matters a lot. With a lot of times when the strength that it doesn't matter, but for this one, 9, so 3s. 3s to wound. Okay, so that didn't go well.
Ooh, that is not good.
Okay, 8. Gatling shots. 3s to hit. With moment. 6. I'm paying for my earlier roll. Okay. These are strength 5, so wounding on 4s with devastating wounds. So 6s are very nice here. Okay, I take back what I said about paying. 3 devastating wounds and 1 normal wound. AP 0.
I'll kill one guy in a second. Fail that one, so I take an extra damage.
You passed that one. It's AP 0.
Oh, yeah, I passed it. No big deal. I said that guy had the heavy weapon. Okay.
Icarus rocket pod, D3 shots, which is 1. It misses of the moment. Misses. And a pair, and let's see.
For sure, Egyptian. I love the underslung Gatling cannon underneath the hand. I just picture it
2 hits.
just raising up.
Twin linked. 1 AP 0.
Safe.
Safe. Okay. Let's see. The Gravis Captain with his kind of hilarious heavy bolt rifle. 2 shots, 2s to hit. Both hit. 4s to wound. Both wound. 1 AP.
They're in the ground. 2s. As cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
Safe.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. These guys?
Yeah, them next. 6 plasma shots. Well, actually, I owe you a hazardous test on the Redemptor.
Okay.
We're fine. And 6 plasma shots. 3s to hit. Oath of Moment. Okay. That's a shame. So let's see. That's 4 hits and...
This is absolutely lore accurate. Grey Knights want to know what the Dark Angels are up to, and the Dark Angels is like mind your own business, and the Grey Knights are like, you are our business. And then the fists start
3
flying.
damage. 3 to wound. Twin linked. That's those are all successful. -3 and 3 damage. So each one's going to kill 1, but it's -3 AP. So
Okay, looking for 4s because of invulnerable saves.
Oh, not a 1. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Now, keep in mind, due to the FAQ, you do have to get the character in order to satisfy the marked for death.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's 4 dead guys.
Oh, wait, is there a character in there? Was there not a character in there?
There
No.
is.
Oh, there is.
The brother captain.
Oh, the brother captain.
3 hazardous checks to see if they pay for their luck.
If you like orcs, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had orcs on the table. All of it can be found on our YouTube. Exclamation point YouTube. Here you guys go.
So that was these guys who just absolutely.
Make sure to give us a subscription and scroll through the awesome battle reports we have there.
Very well for them. You know, that's the thing with 4+ invulnerables. Sometimes they're the best things in the world, and sometimes they just don't happen.
Egyptian, I can't tell you how many people I know that have started playing this game just by from playing Space Marine 2. That's been the greatest thing for this hobby ever.
I have a smite with the Terminator Librarian. I'm not expecting great things, but
Who is going to be smitten?
let's see. Do I think, you know what? We didn't come here to not do the hazardous version of the attack.
That's right. Always be
Trying to
overcharging.
target him.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
actually, yeah. Oh well, yeah, because it's a new activation. He cannot see past this.
It's close.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, well then he will not play with warp fire. See, is there any?
It's for the best.
It's for the best.
It's for the best. He
Not
would've-
for the entertaining, but for the best. Let's see. Okay, so we're done here, and that we're going to charges.
Okay. This charge just got a lot harder.
Yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear it, Egyptian. Let me know what you think.
What do we got there?
Let's see.
Make sure you report
Like
back.
8 now or something,
This one's going to have a little bit of a new thing that we're trying out
or more.
happen.
It's like, sorry.
I'll let you guys know what that is in the YouTube video. You got to watch it in order to know. Hey, look at me doing a pro plug.
I think it's 8.
Okay. And command rerolls work on charge rolls, right? That's
Yes, they do. Let's
Yeah.
see. So it's a 7 over there. It's an 8 here. You score 5 if you make this. I have a stratagem that can increase the distance by 1 inch for him. He's in holy ground. It can increase it by 2 inches for him. So I
Gotcha.
can give you a 9 on either.
gotcha. And you're trying to decide which one you want to do that for.
Yeah, and it's like, do I try and really go in hard on the denial of?
Oh,
of
Egyptian,
5 feet?
just you wait. This board is just
These guys
started.
trying to charge.
Got big plans. I have a snowboard that's coming up. Snowboard.
The whole like very
Snow
strike.
mat.
Yeah,
That is gonna be coming up.
He's dead if they make that charge. For
And this one has a lot of decorations that's got to be added to it.
he's probably dead if they make that charge. 7 inches.
Oh, that's true. Do you get to decide the thing? Do you have to declare before I declare who I'm charging?
I think so. I think it's like when you declare the charge, I have to say it. It's called Repelling Sphere. Start of your opponent's charge phase.
Oh, okay. So you have to do this before
Yeah.
I've made my decisions.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. but
interesting and decent. That I will not lean on that. That's not.
Yeah,
to be leaned
I just
on.
noticed that. Yeah. I mean, they can both do actions, so I think it's try and deny this charge.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick look and see what the number would be if I tried to make this charge. Because bring it
Yeah,
down
the
is my
minus.
other thing.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
So like there's some room for
Flexibility.
it's
That's 8.
that's 8. So
I could have made that a 10. Ah, no.
I'm gonna see like
fine.
okay, so a 13 point.
Actually, couldn't have.
Gonna see how
Infantry.
many points wounds. Okay, so that's just a 2-point vehicle for the purposes of of doing this,
He's
which isn't
barely-
nothing. But
barely worth it.
do I want to try a? The question is whether I want to try a 1-inch harder charge for 5 points.
Yeah, 9-inch charge here, 8-inch charge here, 7-inch charge there. Not that
Yeah.
you're that.
2K Egyptian.
Okay, I am going.
The game's pretty balanced around 2K.
I'm making the charge against the character. That's
Yep.
that's what I want. It's 9, and I've got plenty of CP to try to. It's like a deep strike charge. Those are famously easy to make.
Oh, that terrain looks great, Lawn Gnome.
Okay, first one failed.
Oh,
Reroll.
all right. First charge failed.
Dun.
No.
Battle pictures.
Small blessings.
Charge on a 7 there. No. Whew. Not the best turn for assault doctrine as a concept, but
He failed both.
we
Oh
I had
no!
things break my way well that turn too, so I don't feel too bad. I'm still in a pretty good primary position.
I will say the Inceptor's picking up 4 Terminators was pretty wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty wild.
and they're like out of position enough that it would really like throw someone out of the fight to go deal with them. Do I want to discard a card? I don't get the
Seesawin'?
E for it.
Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome in.
Oh, I guess marked for death, those units stay marked until I get rid of the thing. Do I ditch bring it down? No, honestly, these are the things I want next turn. Like if I didn't get it this turn, I want them next turn. I don't think there's better things in there for next turn. Yeah,
Oh, we're keeping both.
we're keeping both.
Respectable. The cool thing about keeping Marked for Death against Grey Knights is those models that are Marked for Death cannot be picked up, because if they lose the battlefield, it satisfies Marked for Death.
Oh.
Or you can pick them up if you feel the utility is worth it.
I mean, yeah, you can, but you give your opponent free 5 points.
Yeah, and so that's those 3.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, the models on that edge of the board are kind of where they want to be anyways. Terminator, the brother captain, probably would like to go up in his safe little teleportarium, but
That's fine. Okay. End of your turn. Sorry. I'm going to be not picking up anything that'll give you points.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up Stern.
Want me to hand you? Okay.
I
Yeah.
got long arms.
The long arm of the law.
Yeah. I'm going to pick up Strikes.
all right. The uppy phase of the Grey Knights.
I'm going to pick up Pergs.
The reassuring thing is that when I missed those charges, I didn't miss the charge by
right.
any of those charges by 1, so I didn't make the wrong decision.
All right.
All right.
So with that, we're on to bottom of turn 2.
Okay, and command point. And we're going to draw. We got Defend Stronghold, which is actually threatened right now. And Extend Battle Lines. So I need to control 1 or more objective markers within no man's land.
One you didn't control at the start, is that, or is it just
You control 1 or more objective
Oh,
markers within your
nice.
deployment zone and 1 or more within.
Oh, okay. So you've got that one.
Yeah, well, yes.
All right. We're going to wait for primary.
Primary, I'm scoring
2.
10. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget.
I've got you.
And extend battle lines. What we're going to do is...
Oh, no, Egyptian. That's one heck of a pile of shame right there. Pile of plastic crack.
Drake
Mhm.
toes on this. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it seems like it. Especially when the others move out of his way.
He can advance if he really needs to.
All right, you guys. Defend Stronghold and extend battle lines is the draw with a 10 on primary.
That puts
Score is 22 to 30.
right
Favor the Dark Angel
where
still.
they would love,
Bottom of turn 2.
they would love for him to get up in close. I was
They're
almost,
not the worst tool for that fight.
yeah.
I think in theory I like shooting it better, but of the units in my army, they are one of the better ones to take on that particular fight.
Oh, please do, you guys. Love to see what you have to work on still. I will say I stopped buying models for about 8 months while I worked on my pile of shame, and I'm still not done, and I have bought more models. I couldn't help it. The Krieg box looks so cool. All the models in it are trash, but it's so cool.
It was pretty much aimed directly at you.
I know. James Workshop called me himself and was like, "Yo, Andrew, I got you a box, bro.
Bring him backwards.
Now give me $200."
Do his duty back here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get some vengeance for his fallen brothers. Yeah,
he's seeing red right now.
yeah. Like it is sad for me I didn't get the charge, but the like consoling factor is that like I got the whole unit, and so the Narthesium one isn't like bringing them back now.
We're going to move these guys
Ooh.
6 inches this way.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, cool. Well, it's okay if Drago doesn't even get his toe on, because I couldn't make it. And we're going to...
Holy cow, lawn gnome.
I'm going to back him up, but just enough. Well, he's threatened over here, huh? From the blade guards.
Yeah, the chaplain gives them +1 to wounds, so that's decent
Yeah.
into a target they shouldn't be able to do that much to normally.
I think what we're going to do is...
Egyptian, I gotta say yours is pretty good too, but lawn gnome just makes my jaw drop.
They get
They're all
to
still in the
Assault
box.
Doctrine, 12 inches.
Assault Doctrine's over. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So they're 6 inches plus a charge, and that's what they've got.
All right, what we're going to do, 6 inches plus a charge. So 6 inches, about
Yep.
yay. Then, but this is like the cannot hit me range. So if we get here, I'm just going to mark it roughly. I think I can do almost that. Get to here. We'll keep a toe on.
Damage Dread Knight, moving back.
That
Can you
way.
turn him around since you pivoted towards the camera? Towards the computer? Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
That's what I've been looking for. Does he have a remote control in his hand? Is that a joystick?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got his little touchscreen iPhone. All right, now it's just the bringy downies.
Custom Dread Knight.
I've got...
All right, where are the downies coming? He went uppies. Now he's got to come downies.
Whoo, whoo, whoo. Whoo, whoo, whoo.
Oh,
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Oh, dang, lawn gnome. That's incredible.
I'm like so salty about this. I'm gonna just like drop down again and try. Could be though. That actually isn't like the worst thing. Deny you the CP, but you're floating so much anyway. It doesn't really matter. But I could swing around maybe and parry you.
Although it's a little more awkward to fit them in now because you need to do 9 inches and the 12 inches from them.
Yeah, and then what I was thinking was the leapfrog thing, but you're right. The 12 inches makes it really not that great.
My child is embarrassing.
All right.
Welcome back,
What
Dorn.
we're gonna do instead is
Did you see the purifiers get picked up by the Hellblasters on the Grey Knights shooting phase? Or did you see the entire squad of Terminators get killed by 3 Inceptors?
can you give me 9 inches on them?
Yeah.
There was some pretty crazy stuff you missed.
Oh. So, 9 inches away from this guy is there.
Cool. I'm gonna do that to about yay. These are purifiers, if I didn't say that 3 times already.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use a CP to drop these guys inside or outside 6.
Okay. Do they get to charge from it?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's one of the cool things about it. That looking good?
Yeah.
Ooh, 6-inch deep strike.
Okay, good enough. Predators just want to shoot something. And is there anything more they can stronghold? I think they're just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're probably squared away.
One would probably assume so, Dorn.
And he'll probably, between these two, be able to wipe them. Maybe.
It does get rough if he misses, though, when he's in close combat, because they do have pistols.
Sure.
Well, fair warning. Yeah.
Let's hope the Psy Cannon just does my work for me.
Sure. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
I think those count as pistols.
How scary is Azrael just by himself?
Azrael by himself is okay. So his
He has a sword with 6 attacks, like a bunch of AP.
Yeah, it's 6 attacks minus 4 AP, which is ridiculous for a close combat weapon in this edition. Strength 6, 2 damage, devastating wounds.
I am not.
And he has sustained hits as long as the unit he's in is still alive. I guess if you manage to successfully kill off his friend, he no longer gives sustained hits to his unit. But until then...
We're going to treat these guys like a screen, actually, just in case these guys get some, I don't know what they could possibly do. But we're going to screen a little bit. So these guys are going to kind of stand in the gap here. We've got line of sight, so we can dump a couple more shots into them. Or if these guys don't go down, we can just dump.
Right.
Here. So I forgot to move this guy.
Go for it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think we're just gonna move him back like this way so that he has line of sight. I don't think he can get line of sight on these guys actually, unless he moves that way, which I'm really scared to get them in any kind of good range. 5 inches. And then that's a 6-inch charge. Don't like it. I'm going to move him up, pivot him 2 inches, and I'm going to move him straight over here so that he has line of sight there.
Got it.
So I've got 6 inches to play with. He can get in here.
And he's got a nice blob of dudes between him and stuff.
That's right. Okay. Okay.
It's just where you put the character, right?
Forgot to put the character, yeah. Just got to put down the character. Character doesn't really... He's just going to go down outside 9 over here.
Right.
Screen from this angle. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your patience on that.
All right. My favorite phase is about to start.
Shooting. Let's go... Woo, that way. So we'll start with Drago. He's going to do nothing. Well, you know, whatever. He's got a decent gun.
I was like, I've even at this point forgotten what your defense. Okay, got it. I was like, what were the missions?
Defense strong.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. The reason I forgot them is because you've just kind of like not 100% got them, but you've more or less got them. So I like put them out of my head.
Yeah. So Drago's going to shoot his guns into that guy. We're going to start with the storm into your ballistas.
This one's the Redemptor.
The Redemptor. We're going to shoot it into the Redemptor. He's shooting with his Stormbolter first. Both hit. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. Now his Psychic shooty gun thing.
Yeah.
Scourging, I think it's called. 2s.
Ooh.
2 6s. He doesn't get rerolls because he's not in Holy Ground. Oh, he does reroll once.
Yeah.
Always. Cool.
And that's the only thing he misses with, so it works out.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what strength is it?
Strength 8.
Nice.
It's kind of like a side cannon, but it's got 2 AP, ignores cover.
Gotcha. Okay, well then I won't worry about whether he's got cover.
So that's the shot. 2 AP, 1 shot, 2 AP, no cover.
Okay. So that means down to a 4+. We're
Cool.
good.
All right, now we're doing the Dread Knight.
Can I pick any of the 2K that I want?
Silencer.
Any combination of 2000?
Who's he going into?
He's going into, I think he can only see. Oh, no, you're right. He can totally see the little guys.
Relative term, but yeah.
The smaller, relatively littler guys.
Probably Tyranids.
Dang.
I want the Endless Swarm
No,
with
so clear
a
to me.
bunch of Gaunts and Tervagons.
So what's he packing?
He's packing
So cool.
a Psy Cannon deals. Well, no, I don't want to.
All right, but
They get the
both of these
-1
have damage
damage.
reductions.
Oh, they both
So these reduce damage by 1. He reduces. Oh, they all reduce damage by 1. Everything in here reduces damage by 1.
Monstrous. We're gonna do.
God, everything close to that part of the table reduces damage.
We're just gonna do it this way. We're going to dump everything into the Terminators because I have a hunch that if I can get this guy into the middle of the board, it'll be a much better fight than going into these guys.
Gotcha. Out of curiosity, tell me about. I'm trying to decide whether to Armor of Contempt this or the next thing. What's the profile like on these guys?
Purgators, so they've got 4 heavy weapons that they're going to be shooting with, Psy Cannons.
Okay.
So AP -1, 2 damage.
Okay.
And then Storm Bolters.
Right. Okay. I feel like I'm more worried about this guy's though, so I'm going to Armor of Contempt this one.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be his Silencer first. So, you know, we're going to save his Paragon for just a second, I think. Silencer first. Rerolling ones. Okay. No sustained hits. Wounding on 3. Wait. Do not
Toughness
quote,
5.
Do not quote me on that. Ranged weapons, Gatling Silencer 6. So wounding on 3s. So that is 6 wounds, AP 0.
Throw in my 2. Have yet to fail a 2+ armor save this this thing.
Incredible.
It's
incredible.
due. It's due. But
Well, let's hope
that's how
Bounces off the armor.
right?
fail on the
Gambler's wisdom, they call it.
Psy Cannons.
Now, Psy Cannons do have some good damage behind them.
Wounding on 3s. That's 3 at AP 2.
Okay.
Ignores cover.
Okay. Reduced by 1 for Armor of Contempt, 3+ saves. Okay. 2 fails. What sort of damage am I looking at?
3 reduced to 2.
Yep,
Okay.
this is where you want the
That is a
fails.
full Deathwing Knight.
Wow.
I think I'm going to remove this one since he's the closest charge.
All right, so then we're going to use Paragon of Sanctity to give them their holy ground for
Gotcha.
this turn, so they're going to be re-rolling hits. And we're going to pop the CP to re-roll wound rolls of 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Going into the knights, we're going to start with the psi cannons. So that's, and they do have line of sight. So they have the supervision, right?
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're good then.
But like, I guess all of them have it except for like this guy. I don't know.
Between these groups and that group, you've got line of sight to everything.
Yeah, but it's still like indirect if the model doesn't have line of sight. I think these two.
Oh, right.
I think these 3 actually, I'd say, don't have line of sight.
Yeah, I think he clips the corner, but like everyone else who's not those 3 is good.
All right, so we'll just kind of deal with them after.
Okay.
So psi cannons first. They're all good.
Unfortunately, it's only this. Oh, one special guy and is in the group. Nope, those are all Stormbolters. Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I saw like one jutting out, but that was just the magazine of the Stormbolter.
6.
Keep
I know.
wanting to lean on the table, but
I
that's
have
not
the
a good
same-
idea.
I have the same urge. No, not yet.
I pretty much already have that, Dorn.
Okay. Looking for 3s, re-rolling all my hits.
Gotcha. Would be hypocritical of a Marine player to complain about that.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. No ones.
What?
So that's
no.
going to be 7 at AP 1.
He said no ones. I thought he said no wounds.
Okay, so these
These do not ignore cover.
I think count as cover. I don't. No, some of them are out in the open. That's
You can take the
Command Dorn,
Okay.
Baneblade.
if you
I'm gonna
want
reference.
on them first.
You can't.
These are damage 2. So
There's no Russes after that list,
okay,
Dorn. You just get 5 tanks.
No, if
There might be one
I
Russ.
want to remove the ones that are closer first. So I'm 3s. 2 fails.
All right, that's going to be 2 damage total.
Damage on a.
There you go.
Okay. Now it's going to be Stormbolters with line of sight. I'm going to take, and I think, didn't even check this. They're all inside 12.
Yeah.
He hits on 2s, so if you don't mind, I'm going to grab
Sweet.
one of your blue guys.
Zircon Gaming, thank you so much for the raid.
So that is,
Welcome in. Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
Zircon, how was your stream, man?
All right, this should be right. Rerolling everything. Roll.
It's going very well. What were you doing tonight? What were you playing?
Fail. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. No 1s again. So that was a wasted CP. 5s. So that's not bad. Thank you. That's 5, 6, 7
Ooh, very nice.
shots.
What paint scheme were you going with?
To fail a 2+. Yes, and boy howdy.
Wow.
You did more Stormbolter damage than you did with the heavy weapons. So that's going to eliminate 1.
Okay.
And
3 Arcoflagellants. Nice.
this one has 3 wounds left.
The rest of the Stormbolter shots are coming out with that have to hit on 4s. Rerolling. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Rolling. That's 1 at AP. Cool. That would have been a nice plank to get.
Yeah.
Okay, so continuing on with shooting. This is a long shooting phase for me.
Sure.
We're going to start with these side cannons because maybe we can plank over here. So we'll start with the side cannon.
Right.
Silencer, rather.
Always start with the things that can only really shoot one way.
Yep.
Martyred Lady. Black, red, and white, right? Mainly black, a little bit of red and white
Rerolling
as the accent.
everything. Wow, that's a lot of ones. Rerolling these. Oh, rerolling this. And you know what? I want to fish for 6s again.
Oh, the classic. I love that scheme. Well, if you feel like sharing, here's the Discord.
You just decide none of that roll.
I'd love to see what you've
Didn't like it.
concoct over there.
I think it netted out to be
Yeah.
like the same.
Dorn, I think that Redemptor is going to live.
All right.
Most of that shooting went into the Terminators and bounced off the Terminator armor.
With the Terminators. Wounding on, what's their toughness? 6? Gravis?
Gravis, yeah. 6.
Okay, so 4s. That's going to be 5 at AP 0.
I love me a Redemptor. When I eventually get a Space Marine army, it'll be 3 Redemptors.
2. One of the guys has taken 2 wounds.
All right. Now to Psy Cannon. I should have done that. Well, whatever. It's fine. Psy Cannon. Wow. Re-rolling. Yeah. Miss 1. Wounding on 3s.
Oh, this camera does not appreciate this level of zoom.
Cover.
Okay. That's probably going to be more successful. 5. Okay, so 2 fails. First fail takes him out, and the second fail leaves him with 1.
Oh, 4 wounds. Nasty. Okay, that's his shooting. We're going to go to Stern.
Oh, they have 3 wounds. He was just on 1 left and took 2, so it, and this guy, so this guy's on 1 now.
Each of those shots does 3 damage.
Oh, each of them's 3 damage.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry, that
2.
was my bad.
Oops.
Stern can't shoot anywhere else. He's going to shoot into them. That's just a Storm Bolter. Yeah, 12. Yes.
Dread Knights are very good at killing 3 wound things.
Reroll.
Stern's turn to try to scrub the last one.
5s. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
And,
No, it's not, Dorn.
you know, I'm on the fence. I think that the Purgators want to shoot over there more than he wants to try and shoot over there. So we're going to shoot this way. He's got sustained hits on his Psy Cannon here. Re-rolling. Yeah, re-rolling, because sustained hits? I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. It's the same. Wounding on 3s. 2 go through at AP 1.
4s. Do I spike some 4 pluses? I do.
Wow. Now, let's just. He's like not that scary, right?
So here's the thing. He's toughness 6 and 3 wounds, but normal Space Marine. If you may be able to take him in melee, but with like a relatively small, like 1 character's number of attacks, it's always kind of a crapshoot.
He's pretty scary.
He's probably pretty scary.
We're gonna give him his moment of glory.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's probably going to die.
We're gonna dump the Purgation Squad shots into them. So Purgation Squad, we're gonna do the Psy Cannons first. I'm trying to go quick. I know I'm taking a million years on this shooting phase.
Purgation squads into the Terminator in the center.
Re-rolling.
Oh, look at those 6s.
What's up, Kawhi? Welcome in, man.
No, not this time around.
Oh, okay.
but it's a good shot. Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So that's
Just in the shooting phase for the
1.
Grey Knights.
But I
But you have
do get
cover.
cover,
You do
so
get
it's
cover.
just the straight up
Yep.
2.
Yes.
4, you said?
Yep. No, 5, sorry.
1 fail.
2 damage, reduced to 1.
The ones.
Okay.
Oh man, -1 damage. Ooh.
Yep. Stormbolter.
Yes, my bad, Egyptian. The best phase.
This is wounding on 5s. 1 at
Let's go, Dorn.
Good.
Save up those channel
Okay.
points. Scroll down to the very bottom and see what the highest one is.
Purifier shots into these guys.
Yep.
We'll start with what is the range on flamers? It's 12, right?
Most
Yeah, I think it's 12.
flamers are 12.
So
yeah.
the flamer's going to have to go into them. The rest can go into the Terminators. Actually, what we'll do is purifying flames into the Terminators, everything else into the Stern Guard, or the Blade Guard, rather. So we'll do purifying flames first. That's going to be 5 shots on 3s. Rerolling. AP anti-infantry 2. So that's 3 at AP 1. Ignores cover.
3. Ooh. That's gonna
Oh, that would have been good, Gnome.
put 1 wound on.
Cool. Then the flamer going in there.
Hell yeah, you do, Dorn.
That's 6 shots. Cool. Wounding on 3s.
The special flamer.
It's a heavy. It's a incinerator. I
Gotcha.
guess. So it's 5 shots
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
on the
Why?
guard.
4th. 5, you said?
Yeah.
1 fail.
1 damage. Then Stormbolters going in. That's going to be 20 shots to the Blade Guard. Goodness gracious, this has to be the longest shooting phase I've ever done.
You have a lot of things that use a lot of dice. They're not all super impactful on the individual level, but they're definitely a lot of dice to roll.
This is why Trench Crusade. Okay, so wounding on 4s. So that is 5, 10 at AP 0.
10 shots at AP 0. This is into the Blade Guard?
Blade Guard.
Oh, have a good night, Egyptian. Thank you for dropping by.
It's rough.
Great to see
I've
you.
lost
Great to
2
meet you.
Blade Guard.
Okay.
5 wounds done total.
Ooh.
Okay. And we're going to just keep the good times rolling on the Blade Guard.
Yeah.
Sure. So that's 20 more shots with Stormbolters from the guys up front. And then a Psy Cannon's going to come in to try and finish them off. So many re-rolling, too. I'm not used to it.
Like I said, it'd be hypocritical for a Space Marine to complain about rerolls.
Ow.
Doesn't mean I won't, but
I mean-
I recognize the inherent hypocrisy in doing so.
Rerolls are really good, I'm finding out.
Yeah, yeah.
This game has fewer rerolls.
I feel like though, like less rerolls, like it's true, but there's like the whole survivor bias thing where it's a very good rule, so people will like they'll find the reroll.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Mimics?
15 at AP 0.
Welcome in.
Oh, that's
Good to see you.
unpleasant. I have 13 dice in my hand? What the crap?
Oh.
No, that's 11. Okay.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I remember that, Dorn.
And that's the last of the Blade Guard. And so it's just the Chaplain.
All right. One Psy Cannon trying to come in and finish off this
One
crew.
unhappy chappy.
Oh shoot.
All hit. Wounding on 3s. All wound. AP -1.
In the wrong spot. Camera, please.
4.
We're over here.
1 fail.
2 damage.
Okay. He has 2 wounds left.
Okay. Now charges.
Oh yeah. Very close game. Space Marines are leading it, but Grey Knight's getting the crack back.
I'm going to call this a... What do you want to call that charge?
Sorry, I wasn't looking
No,
especially close.
It's that time of game. I get you. I think that's an 8-inch charge to try and get around there.
Right. 7 definitely didn't do it, but yeah, you need the 8.
8-inch? Okay.
Yeah.
So 8-inch charge here. This is a 5-inch charge. That's going to be a 6-inch charge. Oh, actually, it might have changed with the Blade Guards. Do you want to give me a
The
measurement there?
Chaplain was he in front? I don't remember.
There might have been like a wing off. I don't know.
I think it's probably about the same. Yeah, you'll get it with 6.
Okay. All right. So I think those are the only charges that we even have available to us. So we're going to start here. I think this is the most important charge. That's what I'll burn the command reroll on.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any like.
Yep.
Kind of weird that Grey Knights don't have
Grey Knight's going to the choppy.
buff my charge stuff.
Going to work.
They were probably
7.
leery of doing that with an army with as much deep striking as they have.
Yeah. 8-inch charge, you said? We said?
Yeah, I think we said 8.
9.
That's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay.
That's a
9.
big deal.
And they have fights first. Okay.
I mean the charge, so it doesn't like.
I'm talking about for next turn.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's
reasonable.
important. So he's just going to get in base with the library. And let's see. I want to try and get these guys in base to base if I can. I think this guy is like the furthest who can get into base here.
Mhm.
But he's got a...
I hate to tell you this, Dorn, but the charge is not on the Dread. It's on the Terminators.
I'm just going to start stacking from this.
I'm gonna move this to the other side.
Yeah, Kwai. These are some beautiful armies on the tabletop for sure.
I mean, you'll get the pile in too. So,
Yeah. Just trying to do myself.
although there's a frontage issue, yeah, it's like seeing if you can wrap around.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
How about I hold this and you wrap it
you.
around?
Oh gosh, darn it. Did I lose this camera again?
I think he makes it.
Hang on.
Side. All right, then we're just going to stick him on his butt.
I'm gonna put this up here.
The machine spirit has not been friendly to me tonight.
Goes here. Here.
Unless I do exceptionally well there, you're probably.
Yeah, I got to restart the whole router. Hang on. Or the whole
Yeah.
extender. Hang on.
Gonna
4 on this objective control.
Yeah.
It's important here because it
Yeah.
might give me holy ground. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8 on point.
Do you when do you check?
All right, that's
for
going to lose us our
There's
dice
like-
box.
It's immediate for me. If I
Oh, for
get
you?
on, yeah, if I get on the point, then I'm controlling it.
Okay.
And
I just remember that like for some things at least they changed the like when do you check to
Yeah.
like some specific points. It is OC4.
Okay, so then you've got 1, 2, 6 OC.
Let's see. How much do you have Deathwing Knights? Deathwing Knights are OC1.
Okay.
as is the character almost certainly. So 6 total, yeah.
So I control the point. Woof, holy ground. So I'm going to get full rerolls on the hits here. I'm going to do the rest of my charges.
Yeah, I'm gonna like check one thing here.
While you do that, I'm just going to roll off the charges. So 5 inches here.
I'm going to do a spend on a heroic intervention.
Sure, gotcha. I made this charge.
2.
Sorry to get ahead of you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't. I thought you were looking up the.
Yeah, I was just reading heroic intervention. I don't do it much, and I was like, okay, can only do it if a vehicle if it's a walker.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Kawhi, you want to see an awesome model? Check this thing out.
I'm in here. And
Custom
then
Dread Knight.
we said 6 inches there.
Yeah.
That's 5. I'm gonna command reroll.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, those
You want me
look
to just pull
awesome,
beforehand?
Zircon.
Thank you.
Like you got a few extra inches, so they're all getting in.
Yep. Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
On what is the offensive profile of that guy like?
Scary.
Okay.
Because of his enhancement, I'll explain it now. We can do this fight first, just because. Well, actually, yeah, they're all charges.
You should definitely order because I have like a bunch of CP and I'm totally
sure.
like the reason I'm asking is I'm trying to decide whether Armor of Contempt on that guy to try to like desperately hold out and maybe get pistol shot next turn is worth it. And the answer is probably no, but I was just curious how.
He's probably gonna kill.
Okay.
Radiant Champion. We're gonna do the fights first.
Sure.
Whatever. Radiant Champion means that whenever a wound goes through, it generates a mortal wound.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nice combo.
Like just in every fight?
Yeah, with his thing.
Dang.
Yeah, so it's just on his weapon.
Okay, so yeah, definitely don't want
That is such a crazy enhancement.
It doesn't matter.
Yes. So we're gonna do this fight first. I'll pile in. I'm like he's base to base, base to base. I think he can squeeze in just a little bit more. I think he can get in here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Like I mean, you weren't in base to base?
He's right here.
So that's base to him to base to him.
Yeah, I was
so.
seeing if I could get like. One more guy in,
gotcha. I see.
but I don't think he's gonna make it into combat. So I'm not gonna try and. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'll pile him in towards the runner. Pile him in.
Jeez, sorry.
Oh,
Trying to assist with efficiencies.
Yeah, I mean, like it doesn't hurt to have additional attacks in there.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you. Pile in towards the Dreadnought. I don't think anything else is really getting around. We'll cover him in. Yeah. So fighting. Let's do the. We'll do the precision attacks from the champion first.
Okay.
He gets 5 attacks, hitting on.
Okay, so this is where I'm. So, I guess here on the Deathwing Knights is where Armor of Contempt gets used.
Okay. So precision attacks, he gets to reroll hits because of this, the Holy Ground, and he gets to reroll wounds because of his ability, and he's targeting a character unit. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling. 4 at AP 2.
Okay. So that's going to be a 3+ save because of Armor of Contempt.
Yep.
That's 2 fails. And
Oh, looking
Barbarian,
clean, Kawhi.
He has like 6 wounds probably.
5. I'm going to just really quick check the wording of the rule on the Deathwing Knights.
Oh my gosh, I lost the dice tray again. What is happening?
Every time an attack is allocated to model in this unit. Excellent. So he gets the advantage of their damage reduction too.
Cool.
I wasn't sure whether it's like
Yeah.
Deathwing Knight models or model
Yep,
in this unit.
So that's 2 damage to him total.
So he's got 3 wounds left.
And then we're going to do the rest of the buds. The buds got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nemesis Force weapons coming in.
Okay.
So that's going to be another 15 attacks. That -1 damage is such a killer.
Yes.
15 attacks at 3s, rerolling everything. Wounding on 3s. So that's going to be 6 at AP 2.
Okay. The Armor of Contempt, 3+ save. 2 fails, which will reduce one of them to 1 wound.
It is nice having the cameras split up, so I never lose
Now
all cameras at the same time, but
1, 2 of which
I'm not sure what the problem is with this
get
current
in
one.
there.
Yep. And definitely more worth going into that unit than
Yep.
into the Dreadnought.
So that's another 6 attacks. 3s. Reroll. Wounding on close combats are 3 strength typically. Is that right? Or are they 4?
4.
Okay, so well,
5.
same thing. 5s. I'll take it. 3.
And there's not a bad chance I'll roll a 1 with here, and 1 gets you a Terminator.
Hey, that's a Terminator. Okay, and then we've got,
Percussive maintenance, Dorn.
I think it was 1, 2 guys just going in there.
Yep.
All right, so we'll do the Nemesis Force. All hit. Wounding on 6, no, wounding on 5s. 1 at AP 2.
4+.
Roll. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. All right, that's that fight.
Okay.
Jeez, they are so tanky. Let's save this one. This one's gonna be fun.
I mean, this one's probably going to be short and sweet, too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going over here. That's 12 attacks. Over by the chaplain.
Got it.
3s.
He doesn't have damage reduction, so if any of these get through, he's dead. I think probably means it's going to happen, but, people have spiked a lot of 4+ invulnerable saves before.
Toughness 4. All right, we're looking for 3s.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a hell of a roll.
At AP 2.
Okay. I get 10 4+. What's 2 to the 10th power? I feel like I've got a good chance here.
No, he's got it. He's fine.
No.
Oh, he tried, though.
You tried hard.
I got a half.
Oh, half. Exactly 50-50.
Yeah.
It's nice to see dice roll
He's gone.
average for once.
Now,
Just yell at the dice. Why can't you be normal?
So, oh god, what is that streamer? That's a DayZ streamer. Why can't you be normal?
Brother Captain. Sustained hits, rerolling everything.
Now we're down in this corner.
Rerolling all of it.
Grey Knights definitely going to have
No
their
sustained hits, but they all go through.
Their back lines cleared out at least.
On 3s.
Oh, nids.
2 go through, that's 2 mortals, and then
Oh,
2 AP 2.
those look great.
Okay, so if I get 2 5+, you live.
What you're saying, there's a chance.
There's a chance.
No.
Okay. I think that's all.
Oh, Zircon, those look
So you can
great.
over here.
Yeah. Okay.
If you guys are watching this later on YouTube and you want to see what we're
Start with the reduction.
geeking out over, join the Discord below.
On 3s. That sounds about right.
Sure.
2s to wound. Hey, 3 AP, 1 wound.
3 AP. Looking for a 5. Nope.
Okay, 3 wounds to someone.
3 wounds to someone.
Squish, squish.
My friend, you have underperformed.
The time for heavy weapon dude is past here. We fight now. Okay. The remaining Deathwing Knight, has the great weapon of the Unforgiven.
Oh, it was a good choice, Zircon. Definitely a good
5
choice.
attacks. 8 on 2s. 4 hits. 3s to wound. Oh, one of those was a 6, so I'm up to 5 hits.
Okay.
3s to wound. That's 3 wounds. And one of those was a 6, so that's 2 devastating wounds and then 2 -2 save. So a 2 damage devastating. So one person's going to die, and you have 2 armor saves on 2 damage attacks. 4 pluses because you have 2 plus save. Okay,
Right,
so
same
2
one.
guys die.
2 guys dead. Thank you.
Sometimes, like when you read these things out, it's just numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, Librarian Terminator Armor, who is going to be wildly inconsistent for this, I am sure, has 4 attacks with Force Weapon. Huh, interesting. The Librarian himself is...
Terminator's doing a good
impressive
job
than,
digging their way out of the strike lanes.
Sergeant of the Deathwing Knights unit. Okay. I got 3 hits and a sustained boost, so that's 4. 3s to wound. So that's 3. Only a -1 AP here, and it's rolled damage, so it's going to be irritating.
3s.
Okay. So D3 and D3.
Okay.
2. Okay.
Make it easy. Thank
Make
you.
it easy.
All right, then.
Oh, no, your toe was
Well, Zircon, we've seen some pretty good piles of shame tonight.
For what it's worth, you've lost the point.
How big is yours?
I'm at 6, 8, and you're at 5.
I still want to keep him. He's
No,
a
that's
better
entirely
shot.
fair. I just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Okay, so Deathwing Knight unit, even mauled, still does okay, and the Dreadnought completely wins. As is the way of his people.
As is the way.
Dreadnoughts love inconsistency. That's
Oh, I have a Morven Vol here.
okay.
My sister painted it. It's one of my favorite painted models.
So that's
It is silver
the fight phase.
with edge highlighting in orange.
I think we are finally out of round 2 if you don't have any
I think that's
any end of turn things.
not that I'm aware of.
We finally got through it, guys.
Oh, I score on extend battle lines. I score 5.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that strike squad is marked for death.
Be scored at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think you're going to be okay.
I think it'll work.
Yeah. So I was very fortunate that I managed to push it
Yeah.
to OC there because that's 5 points I wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 CP for me because Azrael's still around. 1 for you.
Man, this is going to be another 15 on primary for the Dark Angels.
It's good because we completely whiffed on secondary last time, so
Yep.
it's important. Okay, what is my Oath of Moment target?
All right, you guys, he's not going to draw because he kept Bring It Down and Mark from Death. So 15 on primary. Brings his total score at the top turn 3, 45 to 27, favor of the Dark Angels.
Is it? Gosh, I just don't know. If I pick that Dread Knight in the back, there's really only one guy that gets to meaningfully shoot at him anyway, which is the Ballistus Dreadnought. But
He can kill him.
he can kill him. But you could also just spike that.
Actually, well, I mean, this is line of sight blocking. If you're outside of the slit.
okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So yeah, actually, I can't get to him. So forget him. I think we're calling it this unit here just because they are still one of the marked for death targets and the only marked for death target I can reasonably get to this turn. So it's going to be them.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Am I using a doctrine this turn? I don't think I am. Don't think I am. I'm going to have to deal with those guys next turn. I think I'm going into Devastator Doctrine. I think this is
Devastator Doctrine, I believe, is advance and shoot.
absolutely. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Okay, there's a game plan. I like having a game plan. Yes, and I declared my moment target. All's good. Sorry, just spinning the wheels in the whole head there for a sec. Movement. Movement is where we're at. Okay. Can assault and I can advance and shoot. So I'm going to start with the Ballistus Dreadnought, see how far I get. One more than usual. Okay. We'll go. Yeah.
I take full responsibility.
That's kind of turn 2 shooting for you. I bet you turn 3 is going to mimic
He's on
your
fire.
turn 2.
Things are looking a bit more slim.
Well, this is now Alan or our Space Marine players' go turn. So
Might not be going as hard as I should.
turns pick up much faster. But he gets one now.
To advance these guys. 11 inches for them to go.
I believe those are Eradicators moving up.
Might as well leave them on the point. No reason not to. Guy's going to find himself on the other side of the wall. Do some shooting. Or because you don't have a target, we're going to run in and hopefully make a charge. Lend weight to that nonsense.
I think we'll. Nah, I'll save the CP. Never mind.
Wildly out of position. And the intercessor, they're going to keep obstructing.
The Tyrant Normal Cylinder.
Okay.
7 arc.
Shooting. Let's see. So the Eradicators there are going to fire into these guys. It's kind of a waste of what they're doing, but I kind of just need to get them doing things. Melter rifles on a 3+, multi-melta on 4+. 3 hits. They're all the same strength after they hit. So 2s to wound.
Jesus, Zircon.
3 -4 AP.
6s.
Nope. Okay. They are within 9 inches, so they're all D6 plus 2, which is enough to just kill 3 guys. The lieutenant is going to make 2 combi weapon attacks. Both hit. Anti-infantry 4+, with devastating wounds. So that's 1 devastating wound on one of them. Okay. The Ballistus Dreadnought's going to fire at the...
At the moment, right?
No, the Oath of Moment target's in melee, so it's going to fire at the
Yep.
Dreadnought off in the distance there. Las Cannons, he gets free rerolls because you are currently above half strength on the Grandmaster. So it's and the reroll, so that's 2 hits with the Las Cannons, 3s on strength 14, 2 misses, 2 crack missiles.
I'll take it.
Both hit, 3s to wound, 1 wound, -2 AP.
4. Safe.
Okay. The Redemptor is going to fire into the combat he's in. Which he will do on 4s, but they are the Oath of Moment target. Cannot use the macro cannon because the macro cannon is blast. But he can start with the assault cannon.
-1 from stealth.
Okay. He's got -1 already, so it's they don't stack, so he's still just on 4s.
Yep.
That's 4 hits with the Oath of Moment reroll. 6 hits. 3s to wound. 6s are devastating wounds. 5 successes. 5 0 AP.
2s. All safe.
Okay. Icarus rocket pod, 1 shot.
Icarus rocket pod is blast.
Oh, it is? Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Shoot the Icarus rocket pod and the macroplasma incinerator into the Dread Knight.
Let's see. The storm bolters go into the unit in front of him to finish that off. All miss. Oath of Moment. 3 hits. 4s to wound.
Now, I did ask these guys to rush, and so they seem like they're rushing. They are.
One fail. Sorry, 1 wound. 0 IP.
Oh man, that's a lot in 1 year, Zircon.
Okay, so the blast guns can go at the
Go for it.
D6 shots on the macroplasma. So that's 3 + 1 for 4. Shooting 1 hit, 1 wound, AP -3.
Safe.
The rocket pod had 1 shot, no wound. Okay.
Nice. All right, there we go.
And the two bolt rifle shots into the Dreadnought because 1 hit.
Is that super souped up
1, 3 damage.
Gravis Captain?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. It was worth it.
We're on to charges. The Gravis Captain needs 6. 6-inch charge. He rolled 5. That one's going to be the command reroll. Failed. Okay. Oop. The assault intercessors are going to be a 6-inch charge. Can I make a third?
Yes.
Okay. Like if I can fail 3 6-inch charge rolls, I'm not going to be super happy about that.
you'd be surprised, Doran. There's a lot of forfeits off of first turn and stuff like that in 40K. in tournaments specifically where you've made it to
Big thing
the
is
like
I'm
fourth
getting
round of the day.
That point.
Like if you go first,
Yeah.
I'll just give you the game. The person rolls first and they just quit.
Okay. Other charges. Oh, right.
You can try that charge.
Yeah, I'm going to charge with the lieutenant specifically. 3 inches? No, that's not going to do it. And I don't particularly care about charging with the eradicators. They're not going to do crap. Let's see. Yes, we are done with charges.
Zircon, when both you and your opponent
Fight first.
are on your fourth game of the day on day 2 of 3,
They're like no.
I can see that.
These guys are locked in here. I could consolidate here and try and pick off a couple of intercessors, or I could try and just.
Yeah, you
He's
can
on
pile
one
this guy in, and you can pile that guy in.
Yeah, he's on 1 wound, right? This Deathwing Knight,
One.
or is that counting up?
Oh,
I might not have
one
said it.
left. Yeah.
1 wound remaining. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna pile him in here, and we will just stick him over here.
All right, because of the Brotherhood champion, these guys get fights first, so we're piling in.
First, we'll do the. We're going to pop +1 to wound on their combat.
Okay.
When is that, Mimics?
Yeah, we'll do that. So
This is where I armor of contempt.
yeah, so I guess it's 4 going into these guys, and then it'll be 2 going into the intercessors.
Yeah.
So
The one guy's the champion, right?
yeah. So I'll do the non-champions first. Just get them out of the way. So 3 going into the Deathwing Knights. I don't get the full rerolls, but I do get to reroll 1s.
Yep.
Nope. Wounding on.
Nice, good to know.
Wounding on 3s. Wounding on 2s because +1 to wound. So that is 4 at AP2.
Okay. 3+ with armor of contempt.
Oh,
Liked it.
I apologize. I do not get +1 to wound. I get to reroll 1s on
Okay.
wounds. So I think it was only 2.
I did save them all. So
Okay, well, then it's all good. God knew.
Well, it wasn't too crazy. I have a stratagem that gives +1. It's only on the charge, but you know.
All right, so he's going to get to run in there. He gets to reroll all his wounds just natively, so
Gotcha.
that'll just.
And he's
work.
going after the. Is he going after the librarian or the?
He's got precision. He'll go after the librarian first.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. I mean, if he gets 1 wound, then it's just you can allocate it after the rolls.
Oh well, no. The librarian has 3 wounds left.
Yeah, exactly. So if I only roll 1 wound, then I'm going to put it into the Deathwing Knight to just. flick
Oh,
him
okay.
off.
Yep. That's right. You get to allocate precision after you've determined whether or not you successfully wound your target.
I get to reroll the hit as well. That's his thing. All of these hit. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling the wound. All of them wound.
Okay.
AP2.
What are you allocating?
We're going to find out.
3s to save.
Oh, I see what you were saying. So after the wound goes through is when you allocate the damage with precision. That's my understanding.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah, so 3 wounds.
Three
So
wounds.
you could take out the librarian, or you could take out the.
I think it's
Death
before
Ring
armor
Knight
saves,
and
but
put
on
the
a
wounds on the
successful
librarian.
wound roll. But that's okay.
yeah, just kill the librarian. Just do it. Oh no, well, yeah, whatever. The librarian would have lost the reduction in damage had I.
I mean, but that happens at the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
activation.
Yeah. I'm just. thinking about, well, next turn.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're dead next turn. It's fine. Okay, so going into
Players both
other
agree?
guys. This is going into the intercessors.
Gotcha.
Reroll the 1. Good. Wounding.
That's
on
all that
3.
matters to me is that
Reroll
they
the
agree.
1s. 6 at AP2.
It's 5 dead Marines.
Grey Knights are very good at killing standard Space Marines.
Right.
-2 damage to is just wild. All right.
Okay. Well, on the plus side, that's going to make getting into base to base for everyone who's there a lot easier. You know what? Let's just do the assault intercessors go first because they charge. They are also fighting first.
Now everyone gets to fight.
Let's start with the Sergeant's Power Fist. 3 attacks. Oath of Moment. 2 twos to wound because of strength 8. Reroll wounds because they are assault intercessors on a point. 2 successful in AP 2.
4s.
2 damage. And chainsword attacks. 3s to hit. More 1s and 2s. But the Oath of Moment reroll. Okay. Better. 4s with rerolls.
Oh man, Zircon.
9
That was not a long time ago. And that bug bit you hard.
Fail 2. 3. Fail 3.
Okay.
1.5 dead. Is that right?
Yep. Sounds right.
Okay.
The last Deathwing Knight. I've attacked. He has sustained hits naturally, so.
Oh, I really should have just killed him.
Okay, so with a moment. So that's 5 hits with sustained wounds, so a total of 6 hits. Gotta love when you have more hits than dice. 3s wound. That's 4 minus 2 saves.
4.
Oh, sorry. 3 minus 2 saves. 1 of those was a 6 for devastating wound.
Okay. I'll just re-roll them.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. That's worse.
So that's 3 guys dead?
Okay.
That's the squad, isn't it?
Yeah, the guy is left.
Okay.
The Redemptor could take him.
The Redemptor.
Ooh, does the Redemptor get a smush in his fist?
Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. 5 attacks. Oh, he wants to miss, but Oath of Moment may keep him from being completely worthless. So 3 hits, disgraceful. 2s to wound. Let's see how many of those. Okay, 3 wounds, minus 3 AP.
4s. Fail 2.
3 damage each.
I think he's dead. So that's your 5 points.
I get the mark for death.
There it
End of
is.
the turn. That's what I wanted. And the end of turn, we're pretty much there because that was the fight phase. So yeah, I don't think I did bring it down. I think bring it down like has a chance of happening.
Dread Knights are definitely juicy
Like I have to
targets.
come in. So Yeah, that's the end of my turn 3, and it is on to you.
Okay. Top of the turn, well, bottom of your turn, pick up. I don't have to worry about the pickups.
Right,
for
because
these guys
I did
anymore.
that. I got the high points.
So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 pickups. Just the single characters, try and get our actions in as best we can.
Right.
All 3 pickups are 1 characters. That's cute.
Yeah, they're like the 3 Musketeers. Look at them. They're beautiful.
Cards.
So, I gotta get my thing. Oh, score on Defend Stronghold. Does that come? Which round does that go on to?
That's the end of
that
my
goes
turn.
on to battle round 3.
We're
Yeah.
in 3, so.
Okay, that gets gone. I pulled Sabotage and No Prisoners. So Sabotage, that's doable.
Yeah, you just need to bring someone down on.
And
Anywhere. No man's land.
primary.
Yep. And primary, I score 10.
Oh, I guess Sabotage is a building outside of your no man's land. So
That's
that's
got to be like here, basically.
Yeah, that is putting them in like a very like
Awkward spot.
awkward spot.
I could like just dunk in here because
Yeah, no, you might be able to kill them off. So like, and especially, but like you're actually your
Do you mind if I lift this up? Just
yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead. Let's just pretend that's not there for now. I think you'll I think you'll have trouble getting in the building, which is where you need to be to do the action though.
All right. Well, he's trying to figure all that stuff out.
And come in and
Sabotage, No Prisoners is the pull with a 10 on primary, 40 to 50, favor the Grey Knights.
Okay.
Dark Angel's starting to wane on assets, but definitely still a very close
You're
game.
right. We are going to move people up. He's going to advance because he can advance, shoot, and charge.
Very cool. Very cool.
3.
Oh, we both get a CP.
Thank you. So he's moving 11 here.
Okay.
You know, full rerolls versus tough call to make. Fully in, I get full rerolls to hit, but it's once, it's fine. Whatever. I want the charge more. Then we're going to sabotage. We're going to.
Oh, no prisoners is just units finished off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think that means we scooch. Well, we can take the pot shots on here and get no prisoners pretty much nearly guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll definitely get at least 2 points for that. It's how many like additional
Yeah,
ones you
it's
can
just
pick
like,
up.
do I want to scoot up here to get no penalty from indirect and then expose myself? I don't think I want to expose myself. I'd rather screen my point so that I can protect it for a little bit longer.
Those are purgs.
Yeah, these are purgs. These are purifiers. They're going to scooch up about yay.
Hey, player Hermes, there's your answer. Thank you, Kellen.
Let's see. Do I want to? I would like to scoot him back to here.
Fantastic.
Ah,
I kind of like that, honestly.
Yeah, to know, Long Gnome.
It's a bit. It's
Can't get the extra toes on, though. Well, maybe. No, his toe can't make it. But then I could contest the point, theoretically. But we'll see what happens. We'll scoot you about yay. You're just going to sneak in right behind.
yeah, take on my but like honestly, if you kill things off, you can consolidate onto a point anyway.
Yeah. What I'm hoping for is to just clear it enough that I get holy ground again.
Yeah.
Movement. I think he stays put, actually.
I'm helping a little bit here, Long Gnome. I don't want to help out too much, though. Especially with the game being neck and neck like this.
And we're dropping in.
All right, here come the 3 characters that are all up in the teleportarium.
The no prisoners, we're going, well, no, so for sabotage, we're going to,
You could have like I think you can have multiple people do sabotage
multiple
auctions in
Yeah.
different places if you want to
that's kind of
hedge
what
your bets.
that's what I was thinking of. I think that the only way for me to do it, well, the only way I could do it is in this building because I can't drop them in
Yeah.
here. So I could drop 2, do 2 actions for redundancy.
Yeah.
That's kind of where it's at. Which I think is worth it right now because it's just plinking otherwise. So we'll do that. And if
Semi-competitive lawn gnome.
we'll drop them up here,
Obviously,
toes on the point, but they're below, so that we can see them.
they've
I will forget.
they've been playing for 3 hours now, and we're not going to cut them off. So
And then
I just don't want to
Drago.
help too much. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Thank you.
Like sensing that I might need to get out the tape measure.
I think Drago is going to come down right here outside 9 with the intention of charging into this guy. Sorry.
Although I think these guys are the more relevant ones.
Oh, sure.
Too.
I could
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds good,
Because
Zircon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for popping in.
A little
Enjoy your workout.
back. It's
Oh, and I'll look at those pictures in a little bit.
basically to like.
What about on this side?
Okay, this side. Let's measure 9. So here, 9. You don't
Oh, the 12's
have
over here.
Yeah, that's 12. You don't have a lot of space over here. Everything's kind of webbed up.
All right. So then we'll just take like what I'm sure ends up being a 10-inch charge right here. Let's see.
I think I put this here to like represent the edge of the thing. So like,
That's good.
yeah, I think that's good.
All right. So then that would turn it into 10 inches away, which makes it a 7-inch charge with Drago's ability.
Right.
Okay. All right. So shooting, we'll try and go quick. These guys are doing actions. They're fine. This is going to go straight into the ballistas. Actually, you know what? Sorry. I knew I made the mistake, but it's going into this guy anyway.
Okay.
Gosh. We're going to try and kill the intercessors.
Okay. That's also
We're trying
very-
to kill the intercessors. It's final. That's it. No more asking questions about it. Silencers going in there.
You've got a good shot.
No. Sorry. So sorry. I've got to do this in the right order. These guys are going to go first. We're trying to get them off the point as much as possible. So purifiers going into the eradicators.
Okay. Here's where I do. They have AP.
They do have some AP.
I will use Armor of Contempt.
Okay. Flamer first, or Incinerator rather. 3 shots.
Toughness
Wounding
6.
on 4s. That is reroll. Yeah. 1 at AP 1.
Okay.
Zeroed out.
Zeroed out. He's fine.
Okay. Storm bolters. That's going to be 3. 4.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking from that.
All right. Storm bolters. Rerolling wounds or rerolling hits. Right, that is okay. Then that's going to be 9 wounds coming in. Looking for 5s. 1, 2, 3.
Will do, lawn gnome. Will do.
5 at AP 0.
I have an AP 0.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You said 5. Sorry. Right? 5.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 wounds.
Cool. 2 wounds.
One of these guys has 1 wound left.
Now purifying flames. All hit. Wounding on 2s. 4 at AP -1, ignores cover.
Zeroed out by Armor of Contempt. 1 wound, so you kill off 1 Eradicator.
Okay. Not as nice as I wanted. That's okay. 2 more Storm Bolters going in from the strikes. Rerolling the 1
Strike squad's right next to him.
on 5s. That is 3 at AP 0.
And they take a wound.
Cool. Okay. Then Drago is going to go into them with his Storm Bolter. 2s. Wounding on 5s. 2 at AP 0.
We're good.
His big thingy. Reroll.
Big
Hit.
thingy.
Wounding on 3s. All wound, AP 2.
1 fails. I
damage.
lose 1.
All right, now we're contesting the point.
Do they have 2 OC?
Yeah, they're,
Okay.
they're battle line. So then what we're going to do is move over to him. We're going to dump the silencer. We're dumping everything into him.
Okay.
Dang.
We really want holy ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Reroll the 1s. That's a lot of sustained hits. That was sustained. So that's 5 sustained hits.
Oh.
I feel comfortable removing him from the table.
Okay.
All right. Move to your, like, especially since you, like,
Yeah.
we're like everything in him. Yeah, he's dead.
Sure. Thank you, and then we'll try and plink him off the board.
Okay.
That's a bunch of Psy Cannons.
Now, these Psy Cannons are indirect fire. I'm keeping in mind now it's hollow ground.
Looking for 4s, re-rolling. Two, good. So that's 9. Looking for 3s.
Oh man, Purgation squads are good because of the full rerolls on the indirect fire.
6 at AP 1.
Okay.
Sorry, that's 7 at AP 1.
Canceled out by getting cover from indirect, or
Yep.
So 7, you said?
Yep.
2s. The 1 was all you needed.
Okay.
You had 1 wound left.
Okay, so that's 2 units I've killed so far. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're going to move over to Dread Knight, and we're going into the Intercessors.
Okay.
That's going to be the Silencer again. And now I do have the point, so he gets full rerolls on hits. And this is fishing for 6s. Smart? Who knows? But we're doing it. That'll do. 1, 2, 3. Add 1. Oh. This is wounding on 3s. So that is going to be for 8 at AP 0 on your Intercessors.
One fail.
Dang. That's 1 damage. Psy Cannons.
Power armor and cover.
Reroll. Hits. Wounding on 2s. All but that. That's 5 at AP 2. Ignores cover.
Okay. 5. 3 die. I'm 8, 2 damage or
3
3
apiece, yeah. Should have done that in the. Well, the order didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just
lost the leftover. Not a big deal.
Yep. All right. Then, geez. Yeah, if I were thinking, I would have edged him up so I could charge him in because they're holding the point. It's fine.
Sure, but
Charges. So I think we'll just make that charge. I think we're going to try for this charge. We said that was 7 inches. So this is going to be probably a little less than that. 6 inches? 6-inch charge?
okay.
And I guess we'll try for this charge just because I should have done it a little bit differently, but it's a 9-inch charge.
Okay.
And I think that's it. So starting over there, what was that, the length here? Do we know?
Oh,
5?
5.
They're in. We said 6 inches for the Dread Knight. Well, we'll start with Drago because he's smaller. So 7 on Drago. That is 8 plus 3, so he is in there. Just give him room so that the Dread Knight can get in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dread Knight's looking for 5. That's 4. I'll command reroll that. Four again.
Oh, that's
That's
unfortunate.
rough.
It's okay.
Drago's good.
Drago is one hell of a beat stick.
He is.
And then this was a 9-inch charge.
9-inch charge.
He's in. 9.
He's in.
Okay.
He's
3
got
out of
a
4.
weapon
Pretty darn
going
good.
Up against that guy than a lot of people would.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, fighting. Do that one first. That's 6 attacks. Coming out.
I'm gonna. This is the Armor of Contempt target for that.
All right. Full rerolls. I needed them.
Yeah.
Better.
Much better. These are strike squads into, I believe it's a combi weapon lieutenant.
Threes.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Oh. So when I said Armor of Contempt, I thought I was talking about the Drago target, not this guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No worries.
Sorry. I didn't even realize that Drago wasn't the
Yep.
guy you were rolling until
Yep.
he specified.
All right.
Sorry.
Drago's coming. Full rerolls. Wow. Wounding on. 5.
10.
That's 2 at AP 4.
Okay. That's a 5+ with Armor of Contempt. 1 fail.
3 damage.
Okay. I might have worried too much about that, but it did buy me 3 wounds, so that's not the worst use.
Then this fight's happening. So,
So this.
how the heck? I have failed so hard getting these Dread Knights into combat in the past. So, all right, 5 attacks coming in. I don't think I can use his Surge of Wrath because he's not a monster. He is a monster, though, like, if we're being honest. So I'm not
In the colloquial sense.
yeah. Okay, so that is all good. Wounding on 2s. That is 4 at AP 3.
Okay, so 4.
Ooh, if you guys are painting currently, look up from your painting. This is an awesome scene. Gravis Captain about to get smashed by a hammer.
Okay, so we're starting off with 4 invuln saves. And he's going to make 2 of them. So
Okay.
2 go through. How much damage does this do?
D6 plus 1.
Okay, so
Do you want me to roll these separately?
I mean together it's fine. Okay.
That is 2 plus 6, 8 damage total.
Okay. So that the 2 becomes a 1 and the 6 becomes a 3 because he's the Gravis Captain. So that's a total of 4 wounds, which he has 4 feel no pain saves.
He's going to survive.
He fails all the feel no
He
pain
dies.
things, but still has 2 wounds left.
Oh, he has 6 wounds.
He has 6 wounds.
Damn, that thing is tough.
Got a big dent in his helmet.
Grr.
Well, that's fun. Okay. I think that's everything. Now you can fight back.
Okay. I would like to fight back. Okay, so let's start with the knife lieutenant. Good old knifey. Or lieutenant with combi weapon. That's his defining feature, the combi weapon.
The knife tenant.
Okay. So 5 attacks.
Oh man, and Drago failed to
you-
kill that Dread Knight or the
Yeah,
Dreadnought.
2 sustained hits, so he's gonna get 7
Damn.
hits here. Anti-infantry 4+, which he would be doing with them anyway. So that's 3 wounds, minus 1 AP.
All right, 3s. Fail 2.
Okay, so that's 1 dead and the wounded one left. Or I guess
The wounded one, it's at 1 HP. So, and then it's 1 wound on this guy. Yeah, so it's all the same.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like one of them was special in some way.
They're all special because I spent so much time painting them.
That's very reasonable.
This is true.
So we are
This can come back.
we are I guess it doesn't matter, but we're contested again.
Okay.
That's the word I was looking for. I don't think it matters at the moment, but armored feet on the ballistas into Drago. This will not be impressive.
I don't know.
1 hit,
It was not impressive.
1 wound, 0 AP.
2.
Does he step on Drago's toe? Oh, boo.
Okay. The Gravis Captain is also not going to be super impressive offensively here, but has enough AP that it's not the worst thing in the world. 6 attacks, 2 plus to hit. They all hit. 5's to wound because he's strength 5, so that's 1. Minus 2.
4s. Nope.
Hey, he did wounds. That's better than I hoped.
How much?
2.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, camera.
So that's the end of the fight phase.
Sweet. Yeah, bummer I missed that charge.
Yeah.
All right. Scoring, sabotaging is happening, and no prisoners. I score 4, I believe.
I think you max out at I think you killed 3 unit. Let's see, Eradicators. Oh, you didn't kill him. You didn't kill the Intercessors.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2
I got
units,
2,
so 4
I score
points.
4.
Okay. Okay. Top of turn 4. I get 10 primary points. Draw 2 CP. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Extend battle lines, which I've pretty much going to have. I can have that pretty easily. Okay. I will choose Tactical Doctrine, which gives me fall back and shoot and charge this turn.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
And Oath of Moment target is a good question. I think the Oath of Moment target is going to be the Grandmaster.
Okay.
Dread Knight, Grandmaster, and Dread Knight armor. All right, real quick. With a 10 on primary and a draw of extend battle lines, bring it down from the previous turn, 60 to 44, favor of the Dark Angels. Top turn 4.
Okay, so they're currently in the fight, but I will have him fall back here. We'll the Ballistas is going to fall back around to here. Let's see. Guy is going to fall back here. Eradicators.
Ooh, Eradicators with Melta pulling up on that Dread Knight.
Will Overwatch those guys. Fair enough. This is
Probably a good decision because if you can even scrub one Melta, greatly increases the chances of this Dread Knight.
silencers first. Rerolling ones. No hits. It's 6s on Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Now the Psy Cannon.
2 hits.
2 hits.
All right.
That's the one you want to hit as well.
Yeah. Wounding on
3s?
3s. They're 6s.
Yeah.
1.
AP?
2. Ignores cover.
5+.
Oh, that is unfortunate. It was a good try, though.
Up. Okay.
Keeping in mind that his opponent has Bring It Down, probably worth the shot for sure.
I think I'm gonna move these guys to here, so they are still on the point, but out of the way for this.
Oh, yes. Dread on Dread action. Let's go.
I am taller than you.
Sorry, these guys are downstairs, but we're just leaving them
Yes,
upstairs
yes.
for the purposes of.
We can just lift it if you want.
Yeah, that might be useful at this point. We're gonna.
Okay. I'll lift straight up if you want to move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And down. Perfect.
Wow, that looked really good from the overhead as well. Nice job.
Okay. Intercessors, you're going to probably fail to do something, but you will be doing something. You're going to be moving forward so you can shoot at Keldor Drago.
Grandmaster.
We need to pretend they do something. Okay. Shooting in this one should hopefully be a doozy. Okay. So combi weapon guy is going to fire his combi weapon at the remaining guy. 2 shots. 1 hit.
Dun, 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 dun,
4+
dun,
is
dun,
a
dun,
devastating
dun, dun,
wound.
dun, dun. Ah, there he goes.
This has been more guys than this guy has killed, I think, in all of his other games put together. He's crushing. Okay. The intercessors are going to shoot at Keldor Drago. I'm going to start with a
Believe it or not, this can actually do some damage because of the recent intercessor buff.
the grenade launcher, which will be less impressive than the rest of this, misses.
That was less than impressive.
20 shots from the 5 intercessors because they now get 4 each.
Frickin' wild. Hey, the Woodster. Thanks so much for the follow, man.
It's a funny thing because it's
Hope your
wild,
night is
but on
going
the other
well.
hand, it made Bolter Marines almost useful, which is kind of a hilarious thing that they literally doubled their offensive output and got a okay.
Very nice. What are you working on tonight?
3s.
Other than watching some 40K, of course.
More 1s and 2s than I would like there. What toughness is Keldor?
Toughness 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 wounds, -1 AP.
2s.
Safe. Does it become 3s because of the -1 AP?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
One of them was a 2.
Okay, then 1 damage.
Okay.
Yep, good old bolt rifles have 1 AP.
The saving the ballistas for a sec. The eradicators are going into the Grandmaster.
Yep.
2 Meltas on 3+, Melta with a reroll for their ability. So it's 2 hits, and the multi-Melta
Death Rider.
Both hit. So that's 4 melt-to-hits.
Assembling and priming.
Strike
Very
9,
nice.
So that's 3s. After searching, I found the perfect target for melt-a-guns. 3s and a reroll on this because they're shooting at a vehicle.
Bless you.
3. 4 plus, so down to your invuln. So.
4s. All but 1.
Okay, d6 plus 2 damage. 8.
Oh, it's the big 8.
Oh!
And there he goes. Oh, no, what?
He's 10.
Oh, he's counting up.
Okay.
Should I be? Which is standard? I never know which is which.
I think strictly by rules as written in 40k, you subtract you deal wounds to models. So I think
Will do, Mimics. Thank you for coming in and have a great rest of your night, man.
like,
We'll see you next time.
Go down, but
So he's at 3 wounds remaining.
it like ultimately doesn't matter as long as it's consistent. Let's see.
I'll keep it at 10.
Yeah, do it however you do it.
Okay. I think it would be tempting fate too much for me to
That's because you don't play AOS,
fire
Dorn.
with the Redemptor. I think that's
They count up in AOS.
See what happens.
okay. Instead of splitting fire with the Redemptor, I'm just going to fire everything at Kelder Drago.
Okay. Sure.
It's a little greedy, but I'm going for it. Kelder Drago's getting the Macroplasma Incinerator, 5 shots.
All right, everything into Caldor Drago. See if we can ice him here. Ooh, well, that's not a good start.
Toughness 5.
3s to wound. 3 wounds.
Okay, that'll work.
At 2.
Minus 3.
Okay. 2. 4s. All fail.
9 wounds.
He's dead.
Yeah, that'll get him.
He's never really dead. He just kind of shifts back into the warp.
He's a demon. Yeah.
That's not confirmed.
Do we get hot?
Okay.
Does the plasma gun melt?
Ballistus is going to fire at the Dread Knight there. 2 lattice cannon shots. 1 hit. Wounds. 4 plus invuln save, I guess, for the...
How many shots?
1.
4. Good.
Okay. 2 crack missiles. 1 hits. Wounds. Minus 2.
Safe.
Okay. Okay. Azrael is going to fire at the brother captain.
Okay.
3 shots with his cool gun.
With his cool gun.
Very
2
cool.
hits. Anti-infantry 4 plus.
Dev wounds, right?
Yeah. Dev wounds. That's 1 dev wounds hit and 1. I think that's still wounds. He's toughness 4 on.
Toughness 5.
Oh, okay. Really, the one that comes with the normal power armor marines?
Yeah, he's he's a.
Oh, he was
He's
with
a
the
Terminator,
Terminators.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, 1.
1 damage.
No. Let's see. 1 goes through the devastate. So it's 2 damage. Okay. The Gravis captain. Oh, this belonged to you. That's where that. That's why that die was floating around. Is going to fire 2 shots at the same dude. Both hit.
Okay.
4s to wound. 1 wound. Minus 1 AP.
3s. Safe.
That bolt gun does 3 damage.
The Hellblaster guy, too. I forgot to fire the Hellblaster.
Go for it.
I forgot
Do
that
it.
he was around.
Do it.
Okay. 2 shots into the brother captain. Both missed. Can't change the hazardous check. He's dead.
He just had to go.
Does he shoot again?
He does. Maybe 3 plus.
Is that really how that works?
Yes, that is how that works.
That's stupid. That is
He fires again.
stupid.
He hits.
Oh my lord.
3's to wound.
No!
Minus 3 AP.
No! 2s. All right, so 4s.
Oh,
2 more wins.
Okay, he's alive.
oh, he's counting up. Counting up. I thought he was dead.
I'm sorry.
I was
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent. Just stay consistent. We'll deal with it.
All right, I'll do a mass changeover right now.
No.
All changing to the standard way people like.
All right, we're counting down.
He has 3 wounds remaining, and he should have 3 wounds remaining as well.
Okay.
Damn, those are some bruised Dread Knights.
Oh no, he has 4 wounds remaining. Sorry.
Okay. So charge phase. Yeah. Azrael's going to charge both the people in front of him. He can get into both units. Yeah, and he gets
He's in.
plenty. So he's gonna, make sure he's on the thing. The Gravis captain is gonna charge at the
Spy.
3.
No.
Tell me.
I should still be in.
Don't think so. What? No. Yes. Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not on the point though. So
No.
although if he kills that guy, he'll be able to consolidate. So that's
He will never die.
let's see. I am going to also see if I can charge with the No, I don't want to charge with the Eradicators. That's asking to be going to charge with the Redemptor. 4.
Still makes it, but low rolls. We're going to need to heat these dice up.
I'm going to charge with the Eradicators into the Brotherhood to see Captain to see if I can get enough distance to get like a few more points of OC on the point.
Sure.
4. That does not do it.
Nah.
Worth a shot.
Totally.
Okay.
I think he just rolled 3 4s in a row, didn't he?
I did not roll great charge rolls. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I used up my bad roll.
No, wait, it was a 4 4 4. It
It was 3-4-4.
3 4 4? Okay.
3-4-4, something like that.
Something like that. Well,
In any event,
I tell my players to play faster and then I distract them with questions.
so the Brotherhood.
That's how
no,
you
the
cast.
First was a different guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with the Gravis Captain first. Because with him, if depending on how he does, I will then know if I have to fight that guy with Azrael. 6 attacks.
This is the right sequencing. He's got it.
2s to hit. So 5 of those are successful. 4s to wound. 3 successful wounds. Minus 2 AP.
4s. All but 1.
Okay, so he takes 2 wounds.
He is dead.
Okay, and because I finished off my target, I can consolidate onto a point.
Yep.
Gonna do.
Boop. There's a building there.
Oh,
yeah.
I have to be on the other.
Yeah, you're fine. Right there.
Okay. Azrael, who should be okay at this, I think. Sword of Secrets. Honestly, it looks a lot like, considering that you have a invulnerable save, it's the minus 4 AP isn't that different than minus 2 AP. He just also has devastating wounds. So I guess he's higher strength. 2s to hit. The rare cocked in the die pin.
Wow.
Ooh.
Good fortune to you.
So that's 5 hits. Toughness on him?
5.
Okay, so wounding on 3s because he's strength 6. So that's 1 success.
Invulnerable save. 4 up. Safe.
Okay.
I know it's so rare, Doran, but we see him. We see them all the time because we play so much Warhammer here.
Okay. Redemptor time. He needs to get one of these hits through. I am going to use the stratagem Honor the chapter, assuming it lets me do this on a walker. I'm going to make sure. That will give me Lance. Honor the chapter. You let me do this on a walker? Yes, that's fine. I can do it on a walker. So that's 5 attacks with 3s to hit. You're still the Oath of Moment target. All hits.
Ooh.
Strength 14, which would be 3 to wound. I've given myself Lance for 2 to make it a 2+ to wound. 5 successful wounds.
All right, let's spike some 4s.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Can you give me 5 4+?
5-4, 5-4. No.
Okay.
Do I have a command reroll? No. All right.
Out of command points.
That would have been a worthy reroll.
Yes, definitely.
Goodbye. That would have been a fun fight back.
Okay. I feel pretty good about that. I guess, and I consolidate onto the point.
Yeah. All right. I don't think I can fight back here.
Yes.
So that's Stern. He's attacking with 4. Double check that. 5 attacks.
Brother Captain Stern is no slouch.
2. Good. Wounding on 3s, I assume.
Probably.
Minus. That's AP 2.
Okay, so invuln save.
4 at AP 2.
2 fails.
2 damage each.
So that's 4 damage on Azrael, who has 6 wounds. So it's a pair of looking kind of fragile fellas
Dudes.
over there.
Yeah. All right. End of your turn?
End of my turn. Let's see. Bring it down. I think it's just 2 points for bring it down. And extend battle lines sure did happen. Yeah, so 5 points of extend battle lines. So that's 7.
I could have sabotaged here for more points. Oh well. 3 points for my sabotage.
That's right. I failed to stop the sabotage.
I'm going to pick up the Purgators. I'm considering.
All right, uppy phase.
I think I need to pick up anyone and everyone that I can, kind
And
of.
just put them somewhere else.
Put them somewhere.
I don't know that you necessarily need to do it with that guy. I think you're like sending him as a missile somewhere. Like,
Yeah, but it's like, well, he can advance and shoot and charge into
Yeah.
something, so that's fine.
so I guess this guy.
yeah, it's them, and he can't go anywhere. So
right.
yeah,
So,
that's it.
oh, you have 4 units left.
Yeah. All right, now
Dire straits for sure for the Grey Knights.
marked for death and storm hostile.
Still not out of it though.
Okay, marked for death. Him.
He's impossible.
Him.
Okay.
Them. I feel like they're safer than they are. But it's yeah.
So the lieutenant and storm hostile objective marked for death. Okay, so movement wise,
Mark for death. Later in the game is definitely when you want to draw it, but yikes.
I score 5 on primary. Brutal, you took that point.
Yeah, that's gonna make all the difference.
I'm going.
I mean, the
to-
left column just brutal in general on that. Like it's each turn I'm 5 higher than you.
That's the curse of Grey Knights. 12 inches.
All right,
on-
Dread Knight is moving while he's doing that.
Okay.
he just-
Marked for death, storm hostile objective.
Oh,
With 5 on primary will be 40 or 52 to 67 as soon as this updates. Bomb at turn 4.
We're going to drop. Let's see.
I don't know why I'm like hoarding the dice over here. They should be back here where they get rolled.
Interesting. So I can stack these guys like this.
Okay.
Along the wall here. I think it should be fine going this way too. Looks good to me. It's not. So, sure.
Ooh, nice little pocket there.
And then we will say, I mean, it all kind of comes down to this. So what we're going to do is, oh, geez. This is kind of what? So okay, we can charge him and get onto the point.
I have a bad feeling here. If the Grey Knights don't do some damage, they might get tabled next
So I
turn.
think what we're going to do is we're going to drop inside 6 inches here. So we're going to try and shoot him to death. And then we're going to try and charge this guy to get on the point and score Storm Hostile Objective.
Okay,
Do I have to push you off on Storm Hostile Objective? Like, do I have to kill things on it? How does that work?
No, you just.
I think
take
it's
it.
like one you did not have.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my last command point.
I'm gonna really quick check the wording on Lieutenant with Combi Weapons' ability to like bug out, just so we know before it comes up. Cadence. Oh, ends a normal advance and fallback move. That's none of these things.
That's correct.
Okay, so this is should be good, but it's 6 inches if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just know.
Yeah, we'll do 6 inches.
inches.
We know that for the charge roll.
Yep. So what we're going to do then, this should be a pretty quick turn. We're going to shoot the purifiers into the lieutenant first,
Gotcha.
and then we're going to shoot the purgators into this, and we'll shoot. Well, we got to storm it too, so we got to make sure this lives. It'll probably be alive.
Right.
Yeah. So purifiers first. We're going to.
All
It
right.
would be awkward if you didn't end up with something to charge at the end
Yeah.
of this.
Purifiers into the combi weapon lieutenant.
Where's the incinerator? Do you mind if I swap the incinerator with the guy on the end so that he's in range of the lieutenant?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
The lieutenant has stealth. It doesn't matter for this, but
Okay.
he has.
Sure. 6 shots. That is.
Oh, man, you got all 6. Nice.
4 AP -1.
Okay. 4 pluses. That's 2 success. How much damage?
1.
Okay. 2 5 plus feel no pains. So he takes 1 damage.
Okay. Purifying bolts of lightning.
Okay.
That's going to be rerolls. No. Wounding on 2s. No. So 2 at AP1 ignores cover.
1 success, 1 fails, 1 damage, or
Yep.
feel no pain. Nope. So he's down to 2 wounds.
Storm bolters. Do you want to eyeball me anybody who's outside of rapid fire?
The 3 guys in the back here are out.
Outside of rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Needs
so
to be
that
12 inches for rapid fire, right?
2 storm bolters have rapid fire. 2 storm bolters do not, because the front one has the incinerator.
Right.
Okay. Rolling. Needed that reroll too. So that is.
And stealth. So my
Oh, sure. Thank you. That is 7 at AP0.
You have to wound.
That was the one. Oh,
That was
yes.
it.
No, you're right. Thank you. 4s. Not bad. 5 at AP0.
So that's 2 fails, which could kill him if I don't make a feel no pain.
Kill him.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh,
Score 5. At
down to the
right?
T.
I score 5 at the end. Is that how that works?
Yeah, whatever the timing it says.
All right. Purgator's just gonna dump into that guy.
Yep.
3.
I think that guy is the Ballistus Dreadnought.
Ballistus Dreadnought, thank you. Oy, oy, oy. And they're inside the Purifier's globe of purity. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 at AP 1.
Welcome back, Zarkon.
1 fail.
1 fail, 2 damage.
How was the workout session?
So he's got, what, 8 left?
7 wounds left.
7 wounds left. We're going to dump the silencer shots into him and the side cannon shots into him. Hopefully it doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It'll be fun.
That'd be awkward.
Well, yeah, that would be pretty bad. I need the points more than I need the kill, I think. So I will dump the side cannon shots into the Redemptor.
Okay.
Oh, everything into the Redemptor.
12 shots, re-rolling 1s. 3s do not. Right. Oh, and these are sustained.
These are the ones the intercessors are taking, right? The silencer?
Correct.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Yuck.
Nice.
All right, that's 4 at AP 0.
Could kill him. 1 wound.
Definitely, definitely doesn't. Yikes.
Re-roll.
Side cannon into the Redemptor Dreadnought.
Wounding on 4s. That's 4 at AP 2, ignores cover.
Okay. 1 fail. It's 3 damage base, so he takes 2.
Yep.
And
Okay.
first
then
damage on the board for the Redemptor.
We're gonna charge the Purgs and
Charge phase.
and the big boy.
Yeah.
And my big boy. Purgs need a 6. They got it. 7.
Yep.
Just want as many on the point as I can manage.
You're going to overpower me on the point. It's fine. He can't kill him.
Yeah. And then the Nemesis. If he can
Oh,
get
they
his
look-
toe on the point, I want that as
yeah.
They look so sweet, Zircon. I have a couple people in my community that are buying a bunch of them.
And yeah, so they're,
That'll work. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so fighting, that's gonna just happen.
Yeah.
We'll do the Purgs first. They have 1 good sword and 3 or 4 really bad ones. We'll do the really bad ones. They're outside of the happy range.
You're getting Emperor's Children? You're going to add to that pile of shame?
Putting on 6.
My guy.
Nothing. Nemesis Force Weapon. All hit. Wounding on 5s. 1 at AP 2.
We're good.
All right, and now the big sword.
All right, this is where the damage comes in.
Nemesis Great Sword. That's going to be, we're going to do the strike profile. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1. Wounding on 4s. That is 3 at AP 2.
2 fails.
2 fails, 2d6 damage. That is 12!
Nice.
Big
Okay,
12.
so that doesn't. That would do it if it wasn't down. Let's roll for Deadly Demise to see if we get some fireworks. No.
Oh, boo.
I was watching out for it, but it didn't happen.
All right, cool.
Okay. So Azrael gets to fight.
Yep.
5 hits. The Sword of Secrets.
Okay.
Only 2 successful wounds.
2 successful wounds, 4s, save 1.
Okay.
2 damage.
Yep.
Oh, so
Did you not take damage before? Oh,
no,
okay.
he didn't take any damage before.
Brother
Wow,
Captain Stern getting
'Cause you-
injured.
I thought I did at least 2 damage to him.
The Stern?
I thought so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I don't know. We'll give it to him. He'll revive. It's fine.
Stern.
Oh, Stern. 5 attacks. Rerolling those ones. Oh no. Wounding on 3s. Not great. AP2. 2 damage.
Command reroll.
3 damage.
Azrael's done.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, that gets you 5 points.
Yeah, off of your score. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, you cap at 15. So no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's end of my turn. I score on Mark for Death for 5. I score on Storm Hostile Objective for 4. And that's in battle round
Ooh,
3.
quite the turnaround right there.
Okay. Battle round 5. 10 primary points. And 2. Let's see, I only get 1 CP this time. But it's totally going to be worth it to blow one for a better mission if I don't look like I'm getting it.
Yeah. I forgot about that. You could do that. I haven't needed it though.
Cleanse, which is a very good one
Yeah.
to get.
good right
And
now.
no prisoners, which I don't know, it's fine. I will probably pick up at least, something.
Stern, maybe?
Stern, probably. Even if he comes back, he still died.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Having a model fall over and stand back up does qualify as dying. So it does satisfy no prisoners. It would also satisfy assassination as well. Fun fact.
Okay. Oath of Moment target is. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
remaining dread.
Yeah, that was a very good turn for the Grey Knights.
Let's
Dark Angels did cap their primary, though. Real quick here. Cleanse and no prisoners is the pull. We're at the top turn 5. 77 to 61. Cleanse is a big draw here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
So with a successful cleanse, it'll make it. It'll pin the Grey Knights into this scenario where they need to draw cards in order to win the game rather than a 15 on primary.
I can get onto the point with the Eradicators. God, who do I cleanse with? Trying to decide which one of those units cleanses.
I mean, Intercessors cleanse.
Oh, I mean,
right?
they definitely cleanse there. It's just of
Do you
the
just take the Gravis or
right.
Oh, I lost the overhead.
Gravis will
Hang on.
Also, like finish him off in close combat, maybe if he doesn't do it with his pew pew. But like the Eradicators are also.
I mean, it's the invols. I think you just go for volume of attacks because the Meltas
Yeah.
can chip him off or the
Yeah.
bullet can take him.
Yeah. I think it is the Eradicators that are going to do the
Cleanse.
cleanse. Let's see.
There we go.
Do the Intercessors do anything
Ooh.
worth mentioning?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think they just stand still and fire with their weapons that have the heavy keyword. Okay. I think that's where we are for movement. Okay. So, the Gravis captain is going to shoot at Stern.
Okay.
There we go. That
one
should
hit.
do it.
Definitely had to miss that. 1 wound, -1, so 3 plus save.
Safe.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, the Redemptor is going to unload on the
Yes.
Red Knight in it. D6 plus 1 shots. 2, so 3 shots with the macroplasma. 1 miss, 03 roll. Hits. 3s, 2 wound. 2 wounds.
Force.
-3, yeah, so you're down to your invul. So 1
Fail
fail,
on.
3 damage.
Down to 1.
Icarus Rocket Pod. 1 shot.
There's a pretty good chance here.
Cocked and wounds. -1 AP. So
3. Oh, did you see that?
the Icarus Rocket Pod. And the hazardous check is fine.
Deadly demise.
That's a load off my mind. Okay.
Dread Knight being gone is definitely helpful.
The intercessors are firing into that infantry group there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 shots, hitting on 2s because they are remain stationary. Oh, crack grenade first. Hits. Does not win. Bolt rifles. Ooh. A lot of 1s. Also a lot of 2s, so remain stationary helped.
Oh, wow. What a roll.
8 -1 AP.
That's going into my purge.
Yeah.
3s. Only
killed 1.
2. Killed 1.
Guy off the point, or
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
okay. So we're done with meaningful shooting. We're on to the charge.
Charging here.
Gravis Captain.
You can try this charge too.
Yeah. Gravis Captain goes 4 inches into the thing. Let's see if the Redemptor can be more impressive with his charge. 9. That's more impressive, but probably not enough.
I'll just drop one of these.
Yep, not enough. Okay. The Gravis Captain is...
Are you trying this charge? 8.
Oh, do they not have, like, melee weapons?
No.
Okay, yeah, I should give that a try. There's no reason not to. I fail anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Gravis Captain is going to not spend a command point because he reduces by 1 to honor the chapter to give himself lance for this fight. So that's going to be 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s because he's... Wait, what's the toughness?
5.
Wounding on 3s.
Zircon, they look great, man.
5 successful wounds.
This game's getting down to the nitty gritty, and these guys are going fast, so I'm trying to pay attention to the game, but I looked over them a little bit.
Yeah.
Fails a lot. Fails 3. No, fails 4. So he's going to go down, and he's going to try and revive. Which he does. Barely.
Oh,
That
is
He
big.
revives outside of combat. Is that right?
I don't...
as close as possible to the spot where he died, but outside of engagement range.
Okay, so he's not going to be fighting back.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 4 node prisoner points, 4 and 4 points for cleanse. So that's 8 points of secondary.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think
Oh, does that gate the game?
this. We'll see what the secondaries are, but I'm at 71. I would need to get 14 on secondary to clinch this game.
Okay.
We'll pick this guy up. He's not going to be scoring me on any primary, and maybe I can sneak something out.
Because it's the last turn, do you not score primary until the
End
end of the game?
Interesting. So
if you
then
can
maybe
take a point, I don't think your chances of taking a point.
I do want to leave him there so that I
Yeah.
can pick these guys up, drop them there unless there's a better thing for them to do, and I
Right.
can just blast over here and hopefully clean things up.
All right, we're in the pickup phase.
All right, and
We need to make up 25 points here.
drawing secondaries. Behind enemy lines, a classic Grey Knights.
Yeah, although you're
Option.
limited on people who can do things.
And bring it down. We're going to cycle bring it down for a command point.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go down and then go back up because...
Right. Oh, and so I'll gain my 1. I spent 1 on Honor of the Chapter and didn't.
Cull the Horde.
I think not applicable. That one I don't.
Okay. Area denial. Great.
That one.
Well, that is unfortunate. That one.
Of
All right.
a damp.
That's
squib.
okay. Well, no, it's not okay. It probably is the game. But we're gonna do it.
There's a possibility for 15 on primary, which puts it to 77. Behind enemy lines can be...
Drop like behind enemy lines. Well, I've got to go for the behind enemy lines, like right here.
5.
In, I
Right.
think.
Area denial can't... no, I hate to
Because
say
I
it,
don't
but
think
this...
area denial is possible.
With that
Right.
draw, the game is gated,
So,
yeah.
Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you have to get that point because you can't get this point.
Yeah. And I can't do area denial unless I like came down here somehow and charged around somehow and killed everything.
There's a lot of
somehow.
somehows that I suspect add up to impossible.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna drop them here 9 inches,
Gotcha.
and we'll just shoot. We're going to shoot. I don't know what's best. These guys have what, 3 each?
3 wounds each, toughness 6.
Wow. Hate it. But if I plink one off, this is the more likely charge at 9. So, but I need to chew through bodies in order to make that work. So 6 inches from here is actually where I want to be because I want to try and kill this guy and then charge onto the point. I think that's really the only way this works. I'm going to try and kill with Stern first.
So yeah, with his shooting, I assume? Librarian shooting?
He's not a librarian. He's just got a storm bolter.
Oh, okay. Okay, that might not do it.
And this isn't a 6-inch charge; it's a 9-inch charge.
Right.
I don't know if I said that or not, but it is. Yes. So Stern first. 4 shots from the storm bolter. 2s.
Into the
Reroll the
captain.
1. Wounding on 5s. Not bad. So 2 at AP 0. Okay.
1 failed, and now the 5+ feel no pain. He is down to 1 wound.
Okay. I guess we will. I'm so tempted to split fire. But no, it's impossible. I can't chew through 9 wounds over here. So never mind.
They're also just storm bolters?
No, they've got all their purifying stuff.
Oh, okay,
but
okay. So they've got some real
I
good.
just don't see it happening. So it's all going into there.
Right.
So we'll do the purifying flames first. because
This one does have AP attached to it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is where Armor of Contempt goes.
Okay. I'll do the purifying flames first. I think they're the most likely to just kill outright. Rerolling everything because they're purifiers. Wounding on 2s. Nope. So 4 at AP 1. Ignores cover.
So back to even. 2+ saves. Oh,
Trying to get the captain here.
I forgot it was a 2+ save before. 1 fail. 5+. Still in the paint. He's dead. Woo!
Okay.
Still, an excellent showing today at my first use of solo graph as captain.
I can't even score behind enemy lines. I have to keep them back there.
Right. You can test that point, but you can't take the point because he's only OC1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, most characters are.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a good fight. I think that's it. I think that's really all
I mean,
I can charge this. And
yeah,
try
you have
and-
4 attacks. You don't
I
have
have 5 attacks, so I could do 3, kill 2,
and wound the last one.
and wound the last one. So, I mean, hey, do you want to play it spicy and let me split my fire? I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'll just. Well, no, that's game, right?
That's
Yep.
game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good game, dude. That was
Great
fun.
game.
That was insane. If you guys would do me a favor and color it up so it's correct on the scoreboard.
Okay. Yeah. So
'Cause you-
you ended up with 10 points for primary.
Yep. And I scored on behind enemy lines, I guess,
Yeah. Solid yes.
for 3. And then if I had been able to max out on this turn, I think I still would have lost. So,
Okay.
it's all good.
Wow, what a crazy wild game. Grav Captain with the artificial armor, very, very good. But definitely an awesome showing. We're gonna let this update here.
Man, if I think this would have been such a different game if the purifiers hadn't.
There's the 10 on primary
Yeah, and in retrospect,
and the
well,
5
that
or the
was-
3.
that was where my intercessors
Is it
gone.
is it 3 or 5
Jamming
on
up the
secondary
board there.
On my
behind enemy
my
lines?
5, it's 3.
It's 3. Okay.
If you have 2 or more, then it's
Got it. So there you have it. 74 to 85, favor of the Dark Angels. What a wild and crazy game. My gosh. All right, you guys. Well, it's getting a little bit late here, and so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always appreciate it. All the new follows, all the new faces. It was an absolutely fantastic night, and you guys are the ones that made it fantastic. So, thank you again. What we're going to do is run a big block of ads here, and then we're going to either raid someone or turn it down for the night. But until next time, you guys have a great night.